The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by this podcast, as well as its hosts, are for entertainment purposes only. I repeat, it is not serious. It is not real. No one is exposing, revealing, indicting, or telling you anything about themselves. Also, we do not encourage you to try this at home. We are trained professionals who do not have your best interests at heart, or our own. Enjoy the show.
It'd be the little things that you just don't. Yeah.
I go through that too.
I don't have the mental capacity to hear a lot of.
Yeah, I don't have the bandwidth.
I don't have the bandwidth to listen to too many words today.
Yeah.
Too many words. It's like somebody, I'll be on the phone, somebody be telling me a story that's really important to them about some shit that's happening in their life. And in the middle of the story, if it's too long, I'll be like, yo, what the fuck are they talking about, man? Yo, I realize I don't remember one important detail from the story. And I know they about to ask me. They've been talking long enough to where a break is coming, and they gonna say, yeah, what would you have done?
It's even worse when it's like your wife.
That's what I'm saying. Nah, man, long-winded they be when you pay attention to them. Your wife or girl, or they want to talk to you about, oh my God, I got to give you the tea on Barbara. You be like, yo, who the fuck is Barbara? You got a friend? Oh shit. You got a friend group? All right, what Barbara did? Barbara should be lost.
Nah, you
Barbara
remember when?
Bullshit.
I don't, but all right, yeah.
Dog, like you gotta like your wife enough to listen, to like be in tune with all of that shit. Like, nah, for that ass, like say a word as a Barbara.
Y'all are lying.
Barbara took it there.
Y'all are lying.
She always did look shady too.
Yeah.
You gotta be on her side. That's it.
I think in the first 3 years, I was trying to give good advice about the friend group. Hey, she's a hoe. Stay away from her. that didn't work.
Don't.
Hey, once they don't listen to the advice, they get closer to the hoe.
If the hoe catch on, that you on to them. So the hoe do things to make
then and when you told me about everything that your whole friend is going through, it make it tougher for me to not gaslight you when you bring me arguments about what we going through. Because what we going through pale in comparison to that shit that we be kikiing about your whole friend. Girl, your whole friend is getting ran through these streets. You can't come to me about certain shit after me and you laughed at that. But whatever, I'm toxic.
I just found out where the phrase gaslight come from.
Tell us.
A 1933 play. No, people thought it was from the 1941 movie, but it's not. It's originated from a 1933 play where the man.
It's not 19.
What year?
No, sorry. Go ahead.
Where the man would turn the gaslight down to make his wife seem like she's going blind. And I just learned that. I just learned because a lot of people use the word gaslighting wrong. To me. And I learned that's where gaslight came from, and I did some research. Yeah. You know that.
Thank you for that, Flip.
I appreciate that. It's one of, Flip facts. Gotta present something if I come late.
Flip facts, I love that.
That shit came from bitches going to brunch. That's all it came from. You saying the
Twitter.
real facts.
It came from Twitter.
That shit came from a chick with a bright idea one day.
Don't y'all feel like
that shit came from chicks on the phone validating each other. Like,
don't you feel like the phrase
healthy friends? Huh?
Don't you feel like the phrase get misused? You too, Mark. Don't you feel like people misuse gaslighting?
All these therapist terms get misused.
Yep, every year there's a new one. I remember narcissists started getting used for everything.
Niggas did the psychology 101 and got them Freudian joints.
Exactly, it was a wrap.
Crazy.
Now, whenever you disagree with somebody's version of a story, you gaslighting them. Like, nah, just
see. That's the thing. It's just when the words make it to the hood and what we do with it. Gaslight may be a real thing somewhere that means something.
Oh yeah.
But when it got to the hood and bitches at brunch started twisting it around like a Rubik's Cube, it meant something totally different. Marcus Brown, I'm not gaslighting you because I have a different opinion.
He's right.
I'm not invalidating you by saying I have a different opinion. All opinions are valid. All opinions matter.
But then we're going to get into I'm just sharing my truth, and that's not fun either.
I'm
just sharing my truth, man.
Your truth.
Fuck your truth.
Fuck your truth.
And anytime somebody say my truth, it's not the truth. It's yours.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for yours.
That's how they get out of it.
I'm just looking for the. I want the.
Yeah. It's the truth.
What part did you play in this? What's up, y'all?
It's good, man. It's good.
How y'all feeling?
Feeling
Great,
good.
great.
Real good.
Good. I apologize to y'all. We should have just took the day off for the 4th of July, man.
Yeah.
We should have just took the day off, man. We didn't have the bandwidth.
Yeah.
We was.
My
we
band
wasn't here.
It was a very outside weekend.
Yeah,
and
it
we
was
shouldn't have been in.
Yeah, it was the outsidiest of weekends.
My weekend was never fucking ending, bro.
Yeah, I don't remember
Good
being in the
times.
house.
I'm in trouble now.
You can tell. When you start wearing mismatched shit, you in trouble. You just throw anything on. I'm getting yelled at. Let me put this green on with this.
Nah, it was outside.
But my son clean up.
Weekend.
When he clean up, it's good. Out of the meeting about business, he's going good with his babe. But when he just throw anything on, just a mismatch, I don't give a fuck. He just.
I hear you, nigga. I cut the news on at 5:30 a.m. Mike Woods, the weatherman, looked stressed.
Really?
He made me look at to open the weather app on my phone. That nigga was up there saying, "All right, y'all, it's gonna be humid and it's gonna storm and it's gonna be 95. Stay in, duck, run." Mike Woods looked up. I was like, "What? I didn't know it was gonna be like this. Look at summering. Hey, y'all asked for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That be y'all all winter. Oh, I can't wait for this. Mel and her fucking friend group. When girls get friend groups, I'm telling you, oh, when it's hot, I can't wait till it's hot out. Look, it's misery out there. I'm fucking depressed.
We had a good time.
Yeah, feel bad.
I had a blast.
Bad
At the bashment, man. How was the
That was the
bashment?
bashment, yeah.
I didn't go.
Damn.
Oh, you did the old 52 fake out. you made it seem like you
That
was going
whole
to Queens
show,
and Winston Wells.
you was trying to get up to, you had to leave to
Come on.
get there.
I did. And it wasn't my fault why I didn't go.
Of course, I didn't think it.
So you stayed
Yeah.
home. You stayed home that day.
Unfortunately, yeah. Looking cute as fuck.
So you
Yeah.
do it.
I'm gonna try that move. Just come here dressed in a tux, act like I gotta go.
I did. Plans got canceled. I was disappointed.
But
I was ready to turn up.
Okay. You do this, and I always fall for it. I'm gonna fall for it.
What?
So you were here excited about it.
I was excited.
Your face was lighting up. You looked amazing.
Thank you.
I know you were looking forward to it. You rushed out of here. You damn near didn't say goodbye.
I said goodbye.
It was from the elevator.
Well,
I heard the echo. It was like, you was out of here.
I was
So-
ready to go.
Why did they cancel?
No, my friends canceled. Like, I don't know. Somebody needed somebody to.
Why don't you find something else to do?
Because by that
Can't waste a
point,
good fit.
I know. I was really upset about that, but
Just in the crib by the vines looking good.
By the 27-inch TV.
By the bookshelf looking dumb.
Niggas in 27-inch TV. About a 27.
my computer monitor.
In there with the fishnet sevens just chilling.
Yeah. I saw there was a party happening in Brooklyn, but then I was like, yeah, I'm not driving to fucking Brooklyn at like 11 o'clock. Age crept in. I was like, fuck this. I'm gonna watch Yellowstone again.
Yo, that's the thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sleep is the best shit in the world.
sleep is
Amazing. I love naps.
All that happened this weekend, I just realized, yo, I've been in the bed for 4 days in a row. I'm just rolling around.
I was outside.
Sleeping diagonal.
I had a surprise gender reveal party on Sunday at my house. Congrats, Sam and Frammy.
Oh shit!
At your house.
Yeah,
yeah.
We were just having a family barbecue. You know what I mean? But gender reveal.
Somebody revealed their gender.
Yeah, but this is after Friday being out all night, Saturday being out all night. I was tired. I'm tired.
Yo, white shit is fun sometimes. Yo, somebody just gender reveal at the
At your
kickback.
crib.
Yeah,
At your crib.
Yeah.
You ain't even know
Fuck
what's
it.
coming.
yeah. Fucking no. It was a celebration. It was fun. Cook for everybody.
You got a
know
nice
what
little backyard
I mean?
too.
Yeah. It was
How'd they
vibe.
reveal the gender? Like, did they pull like a
the
blue?
little poppy things?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Red or blue
okay.
Budweiser. Budweiser Ice. Or the old school.
Bud Ice.
The old school Bud.
Michelob Ultra.
Red, yeah.
Yo, that is
Where you got
funny.
that
son.
one from?
The one with the can change color.
I remember that.
Where the fuck you got that
Coors. Oh yeah, the ice Coors. You know the Coors.
You can't change his
That's stupid. Oh man.
That's so stupid. I remember that. That's red shit.
A white gender reveal.
Is it red or blue?
Hey, we got DVDs for sale. Soon as you exit to the left.
Yo, that's so. What do they have it?
A girl.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Me and Freeze and our better halves went out Saturday, tore up the town.
Oh, I saw the pictures on the social media.
Yeah.
Y'all looked like y'all was having
You
a
and
time.
Freeze is a new, not new, but y'all like a dynamic duo, man. I
Trying
like
to say
it.
we're old?
No, I'm just saying I like, when y'all go out together. Y'all like have fun.
We have a good time.
Yeah, we had a blast.
Yeah. Because you're non-judgmental. A nigga like me, I go out with Freeze. I'm watching him every Freeze.
It's just their younger ladies dragging them all over the city, dragging them everywhere. But y'all did look lit.
No, we
were lit.
Shout out to y'all.
Y'all look lit. We were lit. It looked like a great time. I told Parks outside I'm gonna start fifth wheeling with y'all.
The only reason why we didn't text you is the venues that we were at. I was like, he ain't gonna want to be here.
I'm gonna start fifth wheeling with y'all. I don't know.
Yeah, you
Hey,
said-
why is that shit lying all the time to Joe? I noticed that. Like,
we don't know what he likes.
I didn't text you. I didn't invite you here. You got the illest cleanup because it comes out smoothly.
I know what he likes
he
and
wouldn't
don't
go
like.
certain shit.
Yeah.
When he asked me, I'm like, yo, nigga, I don't know, nigga, but y'all just,
They know.
y'all really is friends. Y'all love him.
They know me, and you know me too. You know I wouldn't go nowhere you at.
That's not true.
Outside of here, like
you
when I
saw
watch where you been,
You saw I was outside late. Watch it.
Wait. I never said you wasn't lit. I never said you wasn't lit.
We can't.
I never said you
Listen
wasn't
what you
lit. Don't lie on me.
Let me take that back, Joe.
He didn't even go to your studio.
Yeah, he
Nah,
didn't
think
go to
about
my
it.
studio. You stated that you saw when me and you stepped in Starlet's the love. When I'm outside, I get love. The places that I be at, yeah, you may not be, but you will hang out with me. You would hang out with me outside. Don't act like you wouldn't hang out with me outside, your boy.
Not where you go.
But you hang. So I got to go where you
You
go.
couldn't be the determiner of the location.
Really?
Not at all.
You I determine.
No way.
You know, it's filming flip.
And it's true for me.
And
Listen,
it's split.
and listen, I'm
You
with-
always
I'm-
filming.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Not necessarily, but yeah, true.
See, I'm the weirdo in this because I'm unrealistic. So I'll say, hey, I could go outside or stay in my room for the next 23 years. And I'll pick that one. You know what? I'm going to just sit in bed.
Good AC.
Yeah, see what these OnlyFans chicks is up to. Just surf the
Running
net.
it up.
I can't damn, they ruin OnlyFans now too.
Yo, do you see that they're selling OnlyFans and right now the rate is going to be higher than what Paramount sold for? That's crazy.
The first is the last, and the last shall be first, Parks.
Yeah.
It's you know what time it is. It's porn.
Yeah.
Porn is
Killer
porn.
Prince told us all
Bro,
about
the
it.
porn business
That was about porn.
$1 trillion business.
Yeah, but it's just like it's mirroring real sports now, where some of the players lack true love for the game.
They're taking veteran rest days and shit.
Like now that fucking streaming is a thing, and these outfits. And these big time companies come in and they buy your page. The bitches don't want to do what they sell, so they sell it to the big time company. And at 3 a.m. while you got your dick in your hand, you could tell that that's not her. You could tell they talking to you like a company.
Yeah.
Like, where's the bitches that got in the game for the love of showing that pussy? Like the chicks that really needed $1. That was doing it themselves out the mud, independent,
With
selling
the
out the
iPhone
trunk.
camera.
Yes, them. Parents
lit,
left
man.
when they was 3. Just had to survive.
Figure it out.
Living room a mess.
Yeah, hey, they didn't miss a week of content. Was right there with some new pussy.
Out the trunk.
Yeah. Now it's just companies. It's just companies everywhere.
Yeah.
No players nobody that loves the game.
What
Bots.
does that mean though?
Box
It's a
bots.
physical person, but somebody else talking.
It's a company.
I never been
It's
on
a bot.
It's a bot. It's a bot
It's a
selling
box
you
bot.
a real person.
He always get caught up in bots, yo. You gotta learn.
No,
the
it's
difference.
all bots. Is what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Not all. No.
I'm telling you that 98% is bots.
On OnlyFans, or you
Yes,
talking
I'm
about?
talking about OnlyFans. It's like the big time. It's like Bill Gates companies buying up real estate.
The pictures is real, but like the DM
The pictures
shit
and the
is-
people are
the
real.
DM. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
okay,
you be
yeah.
texting the people.
Yeah, DMs. How you uploading the
How you
captions
jerking
that
your
you're
dick
writing.
and typing at the same time?
No, he's saying that he like
How
to have
many hands do you
conversation.
need?
He like to lead up, nigga. Everybody not like you, Mr.
You was trying-
Talkative.
That was what you was trying to show off.
No, I don't understand that. I didn't know that's. I've never been on.
No, they
OnlyFans.
DM
It's all
you.
right,
They
man.
send you a message. Hey, daddy, I'm here right now waiting for you.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Now
Are you still there? I'm gonna give you a little jerk off vid, help you go to bed right. You're like, come on, stop it, Target. This is not Drea.
Hey, I saw one of the only. I saw one of my only. A person I follow on OnlyFans.
I'm kidding, by the way.
I saw their regular page and I was tight. Like I prefer you on OnlyFans, yo.
Well, duh.
Yeah, nah, but some of them, nah, because look, it's usually the other way around. Like you can entice me if I go to your Instagram, you lit, and I click the link, whatever, and I go to your OnlyFans.
Yeah.
But if I find you on OnlyFans by a suggestion, and I go to your Instagram and you just have bullshit on,
Oh, okay, yeah.
it turn off my whole mood. Like
I can dig it.
Yeah, you got the same
How about my
bikini
dad?
set
How about
on.
my dad follow
for
me on the
mad
gram?
bids. Carpet is dirty. Yeah. Now you propped up on the chair to pop ass, but your feet is dirty because you just twerked all in the kitchen while you was fake baking by the oven. Like, like enough.
he right.
Yo, get focused. Get focused.
That's a fact.
Where are the bitches that love the game?
That's her.
Not just in it for $1.
Nah, she in it for the dollar, nigga. If you got dirty
They in there
feet,
selling you old vids. Nigga, I done bought 3 vids that I had already. Now I gotta curse out a bot.
Word.
Now I gotta curse out a bot.
they be getting us because they changed the angle of the picture.
No, they don't. Not even showing you a preview. So they just uploading an old vid with a new caption. Here you go at 3 a.m.
You right.
horny as hell, and it's the vid that you had already from fucking April. These motherfuckers. And I just finished cursing out a bot. I watched the Uber Eats nigga on a bike drop my food off at 3 buildings away.
Oh, that tech support's the worst.
Yeah, bad, horrible.
The worst.
All of them is the worst.
He'll take a picture, send it right to you with a wrong door. Boop. Yo, there go your food at an address.
That's not me,
Yo,
dog.
here go your food at an address that's just not yours. That should be looking good. I was starving. That only happened when you're starving.
Yo, I Instacarted some shit the other day for one of my tenants. Yo, they just threw the shit on
You're
the
a
porch.
hell of a fucking
Wait,
landlord.
No, I had to.
No, I'm moving in your shit. Where your shit at?
Yo, dog, they just threw the shit on the porch.
No, we want to
bag.
know about why you Instacart your tenant.
Yeah.
It was some
Healthy shit.
Light
nah,
bulbs.
some pest shit.
Oh,
So, yo, but dog, they just threw the shit on the
He said
porch.
fucking exterminator.
No bag.
but no,
Just threw the box.
Wait, nigga. What hood this in, huh?
Your building need pesticides.
Yeah, you got your niggas in the hood.
It's the summertime.
I'm joking, dog. I'm
Ants
just
coming
joking.
in. No, I'm saying
I'm just
ants and
kidding.
shit be coming in the summer.
Where your buildings got ants coming in them?
Yeah.
What else?
Rodents.
People. What you talking about?
Hey, moolah, right?
How many floors, gang?
Nigga bought the ant building at the Jeep, flipped them shits, did that little fucking sheetrock bullshit he be
You ain't getting
doing.
rid of them motherfuckers.
That nigga's out of here, man.
Ants come with honey. Oh, get my money, bro. What the fuck you talking about?
Yo, he's so old. Ants come with honey. Oh, wham. Give me a girl. Look, he whammed it too, though. He did. That mean he ain't playing.
That's facts. Say whatever you want. Man. You got it. Ants, bumblebees, all that shit. I'm good.
Stacks on dick, Patron on ice. You can have whatever you like.
That was his shit.
You can have whatever you like.
He's just in the club with the orange pills like this. Anytime you want to pick up the time.
There's certain songs that you know light-skinned niggas with hazel eyes bop to in the club. That's one of them. Throw it in the bag, the original. Just throw it in the bag. Fancy. The dream.
Shorty is a 10.
Hey. Miss Independent. She got her own thing. That's why I love her. Look at this. This was killing the club.
He was bodying
in a
the shit.
polo. There's something about the way she moves. I can't wait to talk on the phone. There's something about her.
He try to act like he not looking, give eye contact. And then when a certain part come, he look. Let's go, Ish. You smooth, boy.
That nigga was a terror to the bitches with good credit, boy.
Yeah, he got a lot of shit. Yeah, he had a
I
lot of
was
shit.
a terror to them.
And then,
Huh?
how many called you had somebody named boy?
Never.
Come on, Ish, we all did that. Nobody.
Look at Ish. Look.
You had a car.
Yeah, I was saying we all did
When
that.
I was young, when I was younger.
Not we all.
We all did
No,
that.
when I was younger, yes.
Never.
Stop answering us like Dolph Lundgren. Never.
Hold on. Y'all parents never put nothing. Yep.
My first car was in my name.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Like a loser.
That's fire.
That's how you know
Yours
he
too?
was a
How you
loser.
feel? No, I feel crazy.
All right.
I mean, his parents had it good then, nigga. He had it good. I mean, nigga, my mom put mad shit. In
I
her
thought
name.
you said you had a car. Everybody put it in some girl name.
Yeah, That's how I started, but then I wanted to go back. I started there with some bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Your parents put something in their name for you, right? When you were younger.
Not really. They weren't really on that.
Y'all niggas grew up. Y'all grew up rough.
Same.
They did it for my brother.
Nobody-
You too?
Yeah, everything was in my name. My first car was in my name. Everything.
That says a lot about this pod.
What does it say?
It says that a majority of the members had things put in their name very early.
I agree.
We go-getters. We're independent.
That's why.
Hyper. Hyper independent.
Yeah.
At that. Mm-hmm.
Corey, I don't mean that shit. You know what that mean, Corey? These niggas.
Corey stay calling us broke.
I'll tell you what type of day we about that.
Child labor laws. Them niggas,
Yeah,
them
y'all in a
niggas
good
was-
mood.
Them niggas had cars in their name. Apartment. Yes. What's up? You know about this, man?
Yo, I love,
You know about this, man?
Yo, I love Mel face during
Get
the
the
show.
gat,
Mel
man.
just be like, yeah, Mel just be like, gonna start soon.
She be doing this whole shit out.
I'm not. I love the intro.
of the show.
The intro is my favorite part. I love this shit.
Get the pistol, Mel.
Pew, pew.
Oh my God.
And then we go to jail. We go to jail.
She just gentrified us.
It's a robbery who would turn into a SJ.
That was one of them.
Operate. The doc would have
Right.
to
That was one
operate.
of them.
Niggas will
Right.
rob you.
Yeah,
running
man.
Like
That
a
was
pop
one of them.
at Jake. Trust me, son. Niggas will go hard for the. You know about that ish? Who
went
will
outside
slap
for
you
that?
behind your head, boy? I love you, nigga.
Yo, why you keep fucking with it?
Cause he got a greasy face. He got a greasy. He put grease on his face in the summer, nigga. He don't want to put it on his head. He greasy his face. I love it.
Flip walk right in and go to Ish, yo. I'm on that today. What up?
He like them old uncles you gotta bother, son.
You gotta fuck with him.
Yes, sir.
It's Mark Lamar Hill, pussy. Don't get shy now. Don't look away now, pussy.
Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. You know what time it is. Happy to be here. So happy to be here. Welcome to 842.
841.
841 of the Joe Budden podcast. I'm Joe. Brought to you powered by PrizePicks, PrizePicks gang. Yeah. To my right, best cast in the world. You know the vibes. Legend in the game. Big Melissa Ford in the building. Next to her, legend all in the streets. Big Queen Flip in the building. Hey, next to him, boom, Mr. 1,000 Doors and Up.
Don't get shy now.
Mr. Shy Guy himself. Big
Don't get shy now. Don't get shy now.
Next to him, Mr. Freeze, Mr. Take It Further, Big Ice in the building. Next to him, our good brother Mark, a.k.a. Dark Lamar Hill in the building. Next to him, Big Parks. Y'all know the vibes. King Elmira, let's go.
What's poppin'?
Poet's here, Corey's here, Erickson is here, Ian is here, Keebler's here, Savon and Tan are here by remote. Last but certainly not least, each and every one of you guys are out there. How's everybody doing?
Great.
How are we feeling? What's up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
I'm feeling good.
Energy up in here today.
Yeah.
How we doing, man?
Fantastic.
Everybody good.
Core, Flip is calling you.
Give my man a napkin, man. We can't do that. Clean my man up. Right
Listen,
now.
I'm here to work. I'm here to
my man
work,
up.
my
I
G.
need you clean.
It's like when I be fucking and the sweat come. I don't wipe it.
I need you
I don't wipe
clean.
it. I let the sweat drip on.
All over the back.
Giving you this. Yeah, I'm giving you this.
Take these fluids.
Take these fluids. Take these fluids.
Okay, sorry.
It's absolutely, you took it too far.
Bobby,
He took it
you know I get a little hot.
Take these fluids.
Instead of getting a paper towel, Corey went there, turn the heat down. Yeah, what up, man? How y'all
Corey,
doing?
the only weirdo jail nigga I ever seen put that thing on cool/heat.
In the summer.
Yeah, nigga, put it on fucking cool.
But it does
nigga.
get-
You're
no.
not in the cell no
This
more.
expensive system
You've been
they
out
have,
for
Joe.
like
It get-
29 years. You and Wallow.
It get cold. It get real cold.
Thank you, man.
It get
The
real
fuck? All right, how we doing, man?
You doing good?
How we
Feeling
doing?
good,
What's
man.
popping? What's popping?
What's up, man?
How was your 4th, man? Man, what's up, man? You stayed in the house, but you went out on the 5th. I know you went out Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, I seen it outside.
Oh, y'all saw each other?
No. I
He
don't
did
walk.
not
I don't
come
walk over there.
So-
You crazy?
Yeah, he did not come over
I
because
don't
I didn't
walk
know he
over
was
there.
there.
Where you was at, man? At the spot.
I was at the spot.
I say
I
less.
was at the spot.
I almost went to the spot too.
You should have come to the spot.
Should have came to the spot.
Nah, we had more fun.
Yeah, no disrespect.
Okay, well, you know.
No, she's talking about Saturday.
I'm talking about Saturday.
Oh shit. What she talking about in the daytime?
Oh no.
In the
Yeah.
daytime, she's talking about. Not in the night.
They had,
I was
they had a cookout.
Houdini told me about y'all.
Houdini.
Don't worry about it.
I got it.
Don't worry about
okay.
it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. You got to be of hip hop. I'm in a hip hop mood today. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see what you did.
I'm slapping it. Anyway, y'all had a blast, right? That was cool. Look, it just hit him. It just hit him. Look, it just hit him. He old enough.
It's what you did. It's what you did on the 4th. Or the 5th.
The 4th went locally and seen some fireworks in my hood. 5th,
Just like on the block.
nah. Like
He went with his
some
family.
of the suburban towns, they do the fireworks for the town.
Yo, did you take the picture? Did you take the
They won't let us get him.
Did you take the picture? You know, like when you watch the movies and you had your daughter hand and your girl got the other side of the hand, like y'all just standing there watching the fireworks.
And the
like,
pictures from behind.
Yeah,
so you see the
y'all
fireworks.
took- y'all did
It's
one of
like
those?
a family picture.
Oh, you should.
What, you just sat in the car? I'm saying, did you get out? Did you sit in the car? Did you sat in the
No, they do it in the park. Like,
Oh, so you got out and watched
Did you
it?
have the little folding chairs?
yeah.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I was making fun of people. They had like a snitch line that they posted on Twitter to call people letting off fireworks, and I thought that was the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah, people were doing that.
Until I woke up on the 5th and went outside in my backyard, and there was just like a fucking
Mad
war zone out there, and I didn't see one firework. I was tight. I was tight.
No, that should be crazy. And people that be having, like, you got dogs. You used to have dogs. The dogs be going crazy. when
No,
niggas be going
animals
out there.
and vets.
Yeah, vets.
Like I was gonna ask you guys, do you guys think
I
that
think
like
veterinarians.
fireworks
Yes,
are like over, like it's kind of like outdated? Like we should. Toronto had like a drone show, and it was really beautiful.
Boom.
And silent.
We blow the shit up.
Girl, you in Jersey? Somebody, what you watch online, girl? Boo! Drone show.
What does that mean?
It's drones, but and they like it's designs
light
in the
display.
skies and stuff like that. It's a light display. It's
And
really
just so
beautiful.
you know, there are towns in New Jersey that also do a drone
Yes.
show. If
But
you,
in the
if you
hood-
search it, you can find
Yes.
it.
We blowing shit up.
Apparently, blowing
the
shit,
birds,
your
they
hands,
blowing
all
shit up.
kinds of shit up.
4th of July let me know how old I was. I was in the house all night, just startled every time. Every single time. I didn't know if it was a firework, a gunshot, sometimes both. It was like, whoa, wait, what time are they
That was
ending?
a 40 right
No,
there.
that-
God
no.
damn.
Yeah, then when it got to midnight, it kicked up a little bit. I was thinking that it would be bedtime a
Yes.
little bit. It was not.
That shit kicked
It
up.
was
No.
not. It was not.
No, I started getting old. That shit was waking my daughter up. I was
Yeah.
kind of tired. Like, oh, I'm like,
But then I just sat in the house and appreciated life. That used to be me.
Yeah.
True.
That used to be me. I would make sure on 4th of July, well, in my teenage years, it was the weapons on the roofs. But as an adult, I made sure I had some big ass fireworks to put on the show for the kids.
Yeah. You used to have the big shit with the.
For the
I would
kids,
I
for
would
us.
the mortars in there.
Yeah, but it took on a different different symbolism when it was kids around.
No doubt.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
Get
I
out
get
of
it.
here. See.
Yeah, like imagine that. Like shit, niggas couldn't afford no fucking fireworks in the 80s when I was 4. Nigga, my parents were on crack. What? What? And the statistics say it wasn't just mine. And by the way, y'all could do that. Whoa, be easy, brother. The stats say that.
Somebody else up here fair was on crack too.
Somebody else's kid.
Don't nobody talk to their parents.
Quite a few.
Nigga stupid.
Yeah. Anyways, anywhere y'all want to go, I'm down to go. Anywhere y'all want to go, I'm down to go. Drake. Drake released some music that was Friday night. He told everybody to be at a certain place at 9 p.m. I don't know where to go.
YouTube. It was YouTube. It was a stream.
YouTube. They were streaming at 9 p.m. It was him in a truck driving around Toronto, cursing motherfuckers out, get a lot of love from the fans.
Well, first he was in the ice
Place.
building
Yeah.
measuring ice blocks.
Yeah.
It was a interesting stream.
Well, fold that up right now.
Yeah, he was in the icebox making ice. He previewed some unreleased music when he got in the truck, drove around, and then the song came that everybody was waiting for, which is what we assume to be his first single off of this Iceman run he's on. And he released an episodic series.
It seems that way, yeah.
So I think that was episode 1 of his Iceman video series that he's doing. Dre gonna always think of some fly shit, unique shit for his rollout.
Definitely
specific
innovative.
for him.
Yeah, definitely innovative.
We know that he loves all these streamers and the streamer kids. So I mean, it was a fly way. It was a fly way to release music. It was a fly way to get everybody centralized at 9 p.m. on a Friday.
They said mad people was in there.
I'm sure.
A lot of people.
Outside the reports,
Yeah.
they said it was
A lot of people in there. A lot of people in there.
I'm sure. The stream itself was fairly boring in my opinion, but I do appreciate the ingenuity
Well,
of
do you
it.
think
And I'm
that-
sure he'll get better. It was
Do you
the
think it
first.
took too long to get to him being in a truck? Because
It was just
showing-
quiet. It was not much going on except for like background noise for like
That's what I'm saying.
90% of the stream.
Yeah, let it
But-
build up.
But it looked fly, and like I said, it is innovative. So I applaud that.
What did I miss?
You said 90% of the stream?
It was a lot. Like I was just hitting the fast forward.
It was
button.
pretty boring.
Yeah,
There wasn't nothing going on.
nothing going on. Literally, he was just walking around like measuring ice, and like he wasn't.
Measuring ice blocks?
That's right.
Retention,
With a tape
bro.
measure.
That's it.
You said what?
Retention.
Oh yeah, maybe.
That's it.
And we got to assume, right, that, he was scheduled to do a stream with Kai. That was postponed or rescheduled or canceled altogether. I don't know. I'm not in the OVO group chat. But I assumed that he was going to debut this record there, had a change of plans, and said, why don't we just do this
Yeah, way
on our
flyer.
own?
Way flyer. I mean, I think the look for Kai would have been amazing, but I think
Of course.
him taking it in his own hands and doing something creative is dope.
And Kai's had no shortage of
He's good.
amazing
Yeah,
looks.
he's good.
Yeah.
And
Shout out to Kai.
honestly, I was getting a little sick of Drake looking for approval from the streamers, like sending them the record, having them hype it before it's released, and then when it come, maybe it's below expectations or not whatever these fucking streamer kids said it was. Like, yeah, I like him taking control of the narrative into his hands and his hands only. I do like that.
Agreed.
And he's still working with them. So it's
Yeah, no, they still cool, but
Like he's
sometimes it's time for the superstar to get away from the crowd.
The superstar should be a superstar.
Yeah, that's cool throughout the year, but I'm me, and it's time for me to go show you why all y'all are such huge fans.
No, run to me instead of me running New York.
And he's got no shortage of talent around him, people that can come up with some creative shit, make it look good, make it sound good. He can afford to do whatever stunt or whatever he wants to do. You don't need the streamers. You can do it.
he's still using it. Today you need.
Yeah, you don't need, but the streamers is beneficial.
Yeah, that's
For
what I'm
sure.
trying to say.
For sure.
Streaming beneficial to utilize them. They have a grasp on the
Younger
the
culture.
masses, the younger culture, and the retention is becoming longer.
If you are here today to hear Drake hate from Joe Budden, I don't have any.
I mean, neither.
Me either.
Me neither.
Not today.
This record is tough.
However,
Fuck with this record.
it's part of the reason I hired my good brother Mark Lamont Hill.
Thank you.
Is because he hates Drake.
I don't hate Drake.
Yeah, he hates Drake. So
I don't hate
we're gonna get a
Drake.
lot of good Drake hate from him. So I'm gonna play the other side. Yeah, I know this moves.
I don't hate Drake. I like him when he raps.
We're not gonna start with. We always start with love.
Right.
We can't let you lead.
Okay.
We start with love. I'm playing We Made It because this sound right here, this sound, the Spartan 300 sound, the Dungeon, We're Going to War sound, I like that sound in beats.
Me too.
I was hearing trophies, but same shit.
Trophies too.
Yeah.
Trophies too. Let's pull up trophies. Trophies too. Hey. Oh my God. How could you not like this sound in beats? Yo, when that dropped, oh my God. Anyway. How could you not like these sounds?
It's that triumphant shit right there.
In your production. Had hit records on my demo. That is such a stunt. That is such a stunt opening line. I had hit records on my demo. Let's see here. I don't give a fuck if they love you.
I don't give a fuck if they like me.
Listen to those sounds in the beat, though. Turn this off for a minute.
Woo.
Let me let y'all know out there if you've never tried to make a song. When these sounds start appearing in the beat, the artist wants to kill a lot of people, or the artist heard everything that y'all typed, or there's just a feeling of Gladiator 2 with them niggas on the ship in the water going through all the obstacles. It's a fight feeling. I do like him opening up to his people how he feels post-fight.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just doing this because outside of how I feel about the song, I like the attitude of, yeah, everybody else fucking caked up off this shit, off this battle shit. Let me tell you where I stand on it. And I like him on these beats. Hey, who is out there asking Drake how it felt? Who's doing that? For real. Who's doing that to Drake in the streets? I feel bad for him now.
I like that shit.
I like it too. I like it a lot.
It's hard.
Loved it on
Mark,
the first
you don't
listen.
like it?
It's hard. We're not tossing the Mark yet.
Because I just saw his expression.
Yeah,
and
but
he's-
hit Texas. Yeah. We're not tossing it to Mark. Let Mark enjoy his tea. Let him chill. We start with love.
I love it.
We begin
love
with
it.
love, and he shouted you out, showed you a lot of love. Don't just toss to the nigga that hates him in the room.
No, I'm absolutely not. No, and I love it. You know what I'm thinking of when I hear these songs? I'm thinking about the same effect that Queen's music used to have. Like they did, like, you know, anthems. You know what I mean?
Mel, let us do this. We on
talking
a
about
roll.
Bohemian Rhapsody?
We on such a roll. Let us do this real quick,
we
please.
good, man.
And then
But
you
am I?
could get-
No. Hold on. Am I wrong?
No,
Thank you.
you're not wrong.
Okay, then.
You're never wrong when we ask you to shut up. You be right.
Okay. That's new.
We'll come to you before we go to Mark's hate. I promise to hear the Bohemian Rhapsody side of this.
Go ahead, go
want
ahead.
I never compared this to Fat Bottom Girls. I didn't see this.
Not Fat Bottom Girls. We are the champions.
Fat Bottom
you know?
Girls are anthem. Let's not do that.
No, I love Fat Bottom Girls.
Okay,
I don't know how it came
now
out.
look what you did. Now look what you did.
The white came out. Stop.
He did.
I don't know how a gay guy came up with that song.
Listen.
Now they having a white off.
Yeah, having a white on. Let's get back to Drake. What did I miss?
Sorry.
Back to Drake. What did I miss? I think that he knocked his hook out of here. I love the sounds in this beat. And I love the irony in what did I miss? I mean, well, like everything. I don't know if there's ever been somebody that missed more.
That's what you think he's talking about?
He's saying that, what did I miss?
Every lyric
I
from every album from you.
No, I thought he was
That's not
saying
what
that,
I-
like, yo, what did I miss when I had these
These
niggas
niggas
around me
me.
that I didn't see that they had other
Thank you.
shit.
What I'm telling you is that all of his lyrics from day one have been about this.
A lot of them, yeah.
About phony niggas?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fake
That's
love.
it. That's a fact. Yeah.
Friends that we not friends. And
Back to Houdini.
I thought we were friends.
Well played.
Why aren't we friends?
Back to Houdini, like he said. Yeah.
What did I do? What did you do? It's been his whole career. So to say, what did I miss? Have you ever heard a fucking Drake album, nigga? Listen to yourself. 1. 2, I can't tell if what did I miss is accountability or victimhood. This shit is fly.
Yeah. That's what
It's
makes it
fly.
fly. That's what makes it fly. It could be either
It's-
side.
What did I miss? Does that take onus? That puts the onus on you. Clearly, you missed a lot. Or
I don't get that.
or it says the opposite, right?
I get the victims.
I see both.
I see both.
When
But
I listen to the lyrics, I get the victim
I
side.
think that's
Yep.
why it's fly.
I don't get the accountability.
That's why it's dope.
The hook is accountable to me.
If you're saying
and then
what did I miss, you own yourself.
Yeah, you on your hook. You on your
Yeah, the
like, yo,
verse is
I
victim.
should have saw y'all phoniness. I should have peeped it a long time ago.
But what if you the nigga that was doing the bullshit and then just, you know what I'm saying?
That would be
That
accountability.
make it even more fly to say, what did I miss? Nigga, you missed all the fuck shit you did too. I don't think there's ever been a scenario in hip hop where somebody missed more than him in this instance. And I think him talking about that to his fans post battle away from all you niggas that called me Target when Mos Def said that shit, the whole of hip hop maybe is not looking at me the greatest.
I understand.
But I'm gonna make a bop for the people that fuck with me for the summer.
It's like when a comedian do some bullshit and then they
get
come
y'all
back.
back too.
They first time on tour, they gotta address all the bullshit. When a comedian do their first stand up.
Except like
They usually wait till the end of the bit to do that, though.
right.
That's the only thing I guess I
And he
would.
had a whole album.
That's the only critique I would.
So elephant in the room. That's how they do, right? Like towards the end.
Yeah.
Sometimes I mean, for me, first of all, this song is great. I get why people like it. Been playing it all weekend. It's everywhere you go, you hear it. I ain't got no problem with the song as a song. I'm just draked out, man. It's like the content of it for me is what you just said, Ice. Is I hear victim. I hear victim all through it. I'm tired of hearing about the battle. I'm tired of hearing about fake friends. I'm tired of subs to LeBron. I'm just tired of it. Drake is too talented to stay in this place, and it's just at some point it's just corny to me. And when I combine that song to that shit we had to see on that stream, that shit you've been clipping up and playing.
Don't look away now. Don't look away now. Pussy. Don't get shy now. We'll fold that up right now. We'll fold that up right now.
First, can we go to our senior Canadian correspondent?
All right, Flip, what up, man?
Who the fuck is that? How y'all talk?
I've been here for 25 years.
Did that sound familiar to you?
Yes, it does. It's.
Legend from the Six right here.
The Toronto accent, like that, is this cross-pollination of like West Indian, kind of Jamaican kind of flavoring, I guess, with
Chess Club.
I don't know what the
Queen.
Honestly, you know what it sounds like?
That's like Freddie Mercury.
No, to me it sounds like a cross pollination of that and a Nova Scotian accent, and a Nova Scotian accent sounds like a Minnesota accent. So if you could, it's like
thug shit.
It's a
Who taught
super
it?
thug.
Who gave it back?
My fault.
Who did that?
I'm reclaiming
You
my
guys
time.
asked me.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, I mean, I told you that's what it is.
Because when I heard this shit, it sounded like somebody trying. I mean, the whole trying to sound tough thing from Drake just never works. The whole idea we about to fuck somebody up. The we of it all fucks.
But that's what tough guys in Toronto sound like.
We'll fold that up right now. We'll fold that up right now.
Tough guys.
So he wasn't.
You gotta shoot me.
I thought it was.
Yeah, he's got.
I thought it was something.
He coming to me with that shit. Yo, dog.
No, I'm sorry.
Not with that
Somebody
accent.
called him a bitch on the stream.
No, I thought that it was like I didn't know they spoke like that. So I looked at that shit like, what the fuck is you doing, my nigga? Like, you
Right.
sound like almost you making a mockery of the West Indian people. But if they speak like that,
They speak like that.
I didn't know that. So
Well,
that
that's the
changes
other thing that I realized too
I didn't know that.
after watching the stream. My favorite Drake is American Drake.
Yeah,
Yes.
I learned that back.
Which American Drake though? Northern American Drake or Southern fake Lil Wayne accent
Both.
Drake?
I like both of them.
Okay.
I like Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. Hey, pick an American city and appropriate them. New York,
All of it.
Dipset.
Carolinas.
Yeah.
I learned that.
American-
More like
Caribbean Drake ain't bad neither.
That's when I knew.
That little Calypso Drake
Oh,
ain't
yeah.
bad. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, but even when he
You
was
had that.
doing that, he got in the interviews with his American voice. He was still being American. Now he is gone. He is out. He is Canadian bacon down.
I get it. After that battle, I would be too.
I would go home.
Yeah.
Enough of America.
Yeah, that's what the love
Enough
is.
of America.
Y'all got Drake fucked
Nah,
up.
he dissed America a bunch on that last album too, and American dudes and the shit that you like those American guys. Like he's done with America.
That's what I'm saying.
No, he not.
I like American Drake. The Drake that didn't talk like this was fire, and this guy is cool too. I'm not hating on Drake today.
He made a couple.
I'm not hating on Drake
He made a couple
today.
bops in that tone.
Dog, he's coming off Nokia, say what you want about it. It worked.
It did. For
Hell
sure.
yeah.
Now he's right back with this. This will work because niggas miss him.
Yeah. And it's a great song.
And you like a project being ready. If you record it all the way through this, I know people say they're tired of hearing about the battle. We're not gonna. You haven't heard the end of the battle.
No.
The album will definitely have some.
It's you being naive if you think you've heard the end of this battle.
But shouldn't we want to all hear the end of this battle? Like, is there anything left?
If I was him, I would say fuck y'all for that. Because I've been trying to hear the end of this battle for over a year. Y'all dragged it. Y'all forced it. I tried to go to Australia for the Super Bowl. They turned it on in the Australian pizza place. Everywhere I go, the Chinese joint in Toronto, y'all sold out. Now y'all not like us fried rice. Like, I've been trying to say shut the fuck up about this battle. Y'all have dragged it. So now that it's my time to come back out and be Iceman, I'm frozen to all of the shit that I've been forced to watch. Don't tell me to shut the fuck up. On my album, I'm tearing some of you niggas up. And the rest of you niggas that got dissed when he was supposed to be dissing Kendrick, boy, y'all are fucking lucky. That's what I thought last night. Because this is the segment that's supposed to be for y'all.
Yeah, but that shit ain't thorough. Like if you win and you keep talking shit, I mean, you running up the score. I wanted to end too.
Yo, if he lost, he could have still came back. All of those names that shouldn't have been in the diss.
In prime time, yeah.
Yeah, the names that shouldn't have been there, win or lose, after Kendrick, I'm coming to dust y'all off on this. And that just has a whole lot more flavor and it's more exciting. He didn't do it like that, which is why the result of the battle is what it were.
I think he coming back for them niggas.
No, and I think that based on what y'all saying, because y'all are more as calculated as y'all say he is, he heard every other person talking shit. Everybody in the world turned their back on this nigga, B. Niggas that was friends, niggas that was fans, whatever the case may be. I heard y'all. I saw what y'all type.
There's a lot of people.
I saw what y'all type.
You stay there.
Can somebody just say, yo, you lost, and that's not turning your back on?
No, that's not all people were saying. Don't do that. No, that's not what we're gonna do. Niggas wasn't just saying, yo, he just lost. And that's my opinion. No, niggas was shitting on that nigga.
Niggas said he got mopped up.
Niggas said more than that.
They were
It was
like
more
writing
than that. It
dissertations
was way
on
more
that
than that. I'm
shit.
tired of him. He to this boy, to that boy. Niggas was saying way more than, yo, this guy's nice, but he lost the battle. Niggas was saying way more than that.
So look, I read something the other day, because I was wondering about this whole Iceman shit. Iceman, Chuck Liddell, lost the championship fight and then came back for a rematch. It's round 2 rematch in 05 and knocked out the person that beat him.
Yeah, we in conspiracy world.
Yeah, it was an Iceman that was
I'm just saying.
a hitman that was murdered more niggas than cancer. It was a bunch of different Icemen.
If there's one dude that Drake ain't about to approach again in the backyard,
For a fair one.
He don't want round 2.
it's Kendrick.
Don't know.
What does that even look?
He's gonna send subs. Let's be
Yeah,
clear.
that's what I'm saying. I don't think
yes.
he's done.
I'm suing the wazoo off of these niggas. That's what he do. I'm gonna show y'all, bucko. Hey, the rap part of this is finished. Y'all ain't get another
I
rap.
don't think so.
I don't think so.
It's lawyer time.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Well, no, the other niggas are getting some subs on the Tyson Man shit.
No, I think Kendrick will
I
get
think Kendrick
some
gonna get straight
some
shots.
subs, yes.
I think Kendrick will get subs. I think them other niggas are getting straight shots. I'm not over y'all niggas.
No, you done with Kendrick.
He got to be done with
He
Kendrick.
done with Kendrick.
Nah, it's gonna be subs.
You can't be suing people in court and sending out new raps.
Not suing Kendrick.
You know what I'm
At
saying,
all.
though.
Not suing him.
He's making a public statement that Not Like Us was defamation.
Okay.
I'm
No,
saying
it's not. He's saying that y'all put money behind the defamation to push it.
What's the defamation?
That's hip hop.
Not like us.
I think y'all misjudge ego.
I think he thinks that I made some I think he knows I made some miscalculations. I made some mistakes. I underestimated this nigga, and
I'm ready next time.
yeah, I think
I'll do this right.
And here's the other thing: there is no next time for Kendrick. If you Kendrick, you don't step back in the ring with this.
No.
You
I
got
wouldn't.
nothing to gain.
I wouldn't.
Depends on what he say.
Nah.
If that nigga come out with 3 or 4 boppity bops and he's shooting your head off,
You late to the party.
Yeah.
Party's over.
No, Kendrick is done. Kendrick is done with this.
Nas ain't reply back after whole drop Blueprint 2.
Yeah, it was no need.
There's no need.
Yeah.
It's over.
Or Super. None of that shit. It was over.
It's over.
Let me get back to this a little
Yeah.
bit. I forgot we cut it off. As I listened to it, I grew a new appreciation for the Let's Go. Like, you got the 300 beat on. I started looking at it as he hyping himself. Versus,
And he's making something.
versus just doing some call and reply shit for the audience. Like, this beat is on loop in the studio, and I'm mad at y'all
let's go,
because I
let's
seen
go,
what
let's
y'all
go.
said.
You can do this.
Yeah, that
Get back out there.
That "Let's Go" has a different meaning for me. The "Let's Go" is almost more powerful than what he's saying. Hey! Hold up now, Mel Ford. If you don't turn the fuck up,
I'm listening to the
Mel
lyrics.
Ford.
What did I miss?
You didn't shout out Canada Day the other day, and now you sitting here with this bop.
Thing.
Canadians have been waiting for this. Canadians have been waiting for this. Your bop, you sitting there looking cute. Let's go, let's go.
Tell me to shut the fuck up.
Hey,
Like twice.
let's go, let's go.
Hey,
You a legend from the 6th, girl.
Let's go, let's go.
Hey.
Let's go, let's go.
Yeah, let's get McConan on the beat. Let's go. Let's go. Then he softened up the let's go. Let's go, let's go. Because now we talking to the bitches. Hey, let's go, let's go.
There you go.
Parks.
I like when he get McConan on the beat. I ain't gonna lie. He's pulling on, he's tugging on the equity of shit that he made hot, him and 40, their whole style. When the beat switched from hard to that, I like the contrast.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of contrast. I like the contrast. He ain't said shit this whole record to me, but the let's go over this music
He
is.
started dissing LeBron, so.
Well, no, I felt like I caught it straight.
Oh, I missed it. Which one?
I mean, I couldn't think of who else had an ice pack on the eye. Ross just got punched in his face.
Oh, I ain't even peeped that.
Yeah, no, he's shady still. And I'm kidding. I don't know that. I don't know that. But that's why it's live.
Go back a little bit.
Nah, the guy was Ross.
Wordplay. It's just wordplay.
It wasn't your left eye, was it?
I was about to say,
Oh,
if it was your left eye,
That's tough.
a quadruple time
Well, it's commonly the left eye from a righty. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Well, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What did I miss besides everything? Oh. All right. Listen, I'm done. The floor is open to my distinguished cast for anything y'all want to say. I think it's hard.
I like the record.
I think it's hard.
I like it too.
I like the record too.
I think it's a great
Yeah.
pop out first.
Good summer energy.
Nokia was, on the party album. This is just, even though it was just him, I think it's a great.
Shit.
Are we into
I want to get back to
Nokia gonna be Iceman.
Hold on.
It might be.
I want to get back into enjoying the record, man. I do see a lot of think pieces out there.
Let's go.
Of they breaking down the record. I don't give a fuck about breaking down the record. I care about the record. It's nice. It's a bop. You can go outside. You've been hearing it all weekend. Breaking down the record is just doing yourself a disservice because it doesn't matter. The shit gonna still go. Who gives a
That's
fuck?
just a hangover from the content creators during the battle. Looking to still milk that.
I mean, we're gonna make money. I'm gonna make money off doing that.
Making
But what I'm
money,
saying
nigga.
is
Fuck with y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna make money. No, what I'm saying is
we
that
making this money.
when they're criticizing and saying that he's crying, he's not taking accountability, he's being a baby. This record doesn't have the sting because of his complaints on it. I don't agree with that. I feel like the record is fire. He came back in the studio. He did what we told him to do, or we suggested. Just go in the studio and make music. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And I fuck with it.
And I'm not even a fan of the Nokia song. I don't really like that song. But this song right here, dope.
Who's calling my phone?
Yeah, I ain't
That shit's about
That shit
The fuck's the
works.
function?
Have you been outside when it came on?
Yeah.
With girls?
At the bingo game?
Yeah, I mean, if the girls did, that don't make me like the
Wait,
song.
you was outside?
It makes me like the song.
Was you outside with girls?
You did that's wise?
Yeah, I was outside with girls.
You did that's wise?
Well, do you mean that you were outside and girls were there,
Yeah,
or
that's
were
what he
you
means.
actually with?
Oh, girl, please.
You trying to set him up?
Trying to jam him up?
Hey,
He was trying to jam him up.
What up, yo? Why you always rap?
Yo, you the jammy hopper on her, yo.
Why
Come
do
on,
you
yo.
always rap?
Because
Those
you're
are
not
some
going to
persecution ass
You
questions.
are work
Nothing speaking to the mic. Say a little-
They can put their button right there like stupid.
Let's go.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Let's go.
I'm happy you like it though. You
No,
like
that's all
the
dope.
record, even though I know you have your artistry critiques of it from an artist perspective and what you expect from Drake or artists like that. But I can tell that you enjoy the record.
I like Drake music when it's
A bop.
yeah.
But
I like Drake.
it's two sides of you. It's the party side and there's the audio artist. You're very critical.
People think I don't like Drake music because he became a bitch over the last however many years.
Easy. Look.
I'm just saying because he presented himself differently in the post. What's that album? Post Scorpion.
Got it.
I think. I'm not looking at albums up, but he's presented differently. I say it all the time, but it's not the time to shit on Drake. Like I like Drake when the bitches.
So
was
when
good.
do we get our artistry Joe Budden analysts on the record? Like the shit that you were able to dissect and when do we get that?
I don't think there's.
Because you keep saying he ain't saying that.
analyst.
I just did it.
You were just saying we shouldn't be analyzing
No,
this
but
shit.
hold on. I feel that way. Yeah. No. Yes. I did say that, but that doesn't mean I don't want to hear from his perspective.
Oh, just Joe. I got you.
Yeah. I did say that, like, because he started off, yo, I'm showing it love. I like the record. It's cool. So he started off with love, but I do know there's another side where he's able to break down, like, he's talking about this person, he did this. I think this is a little, that's what I'm talking about.
But I'm saying, I think the more you do that, the less you're going to like the record.
I don't have that.
Some records ain't for that.
I don't have that here. I think that, like I said, I think the let's go is the most powerful part of blended with the music.
For me,
And you did your little 300 music deep
He did.
breakdown of the beat.
But he also said he wasn't saying nothing in the record, but that which wouldn't be true. So that, to me, now I want to know, like, why do you feel like he's not saying nothing?
It's very vague. It's the formula.
Got it.
It's broad. I'm not being too specific on the first record from Iceman. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
I just don't want him to continue this.
Okay, got what you freeze.
Leave it here. You know, I don't want the next record. You still addressing the niggas that turned.
And see, that's what I'm worried about. I think that's just what he's going to keep doing.
Oh, no, we might get that.
Nah, we shooting at them niggas.
I think that's going to be the whole album.
Fuck what you talking about.
I think that's going to be the whole album for me.
Iceman shot. When Iceman did like this.
It won't be the whole album because he's always going to sprinkle the down tempo R&B shit in there. But
Yes.
Talking about Sub-Zero.
Nigga, when Iceman did.
You talking about Sub-Zero, nigga? From Mortal Kombat?
No, I'm talking about Iceman.
You're talking about Spider-Man, the regular Iceman did like this. He ain't go like this.
Iceman.
Did like this, nigga.
Who the fuck is Iceman?
With his hands. He ain't come out his wrist. That's Spider-Man.
Oh, my bad. All right. But when Iceman did when Iceman hit this, shit was about to get frozen.
He froze your whole body, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Or this one at the ground.
And then he slide.
I don't want him to be.
Slide you. I create a slide.
I don't want him to be Iceman from the Arnold Schwarzenegger Iceman, how bad that was. We don't want him to fall in that category because there's a couple of Iceman.
Although that would be a good fit for him because it was kind of emo.
That was Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze is a little
I
emo.
don't want him to fall in that one because that movie was horrible. We ain't fuck with it.
Mr. Freeze is a little emo.
And I like how sassy Iceman is in concept. It's just a sassy shit. I see what y'all been saying. Ooh, but I'm cold. Let me freeze y'all in
Unless that chocolate milk shit you was talking about.
Yeah.
No love. My heart is cold to you niggas.
Yeah. I think that this villain arc for Drake could be extremely beneficial.
I think so as well.
He got to kick
Like,
ass.
I think
But
we
he got to
need-
kick ass.
Yeah. He has to lean all the way
You
into it.
can't pussyfoot. You can't pussyfoot
major
with
ass.
Well, that's why I think that it will be beneficial, ultimately, even the Drake fans from the loss of the battle. He in the studio, mad.
They got a target
AC
board
all
up.
the way down.
No, it's some AC on in there and some hookah.
No, I mean all the way down. It's cold.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And some y'all means.
What does leaning all the way into the
No,
villain
y'all
arc
means?
look like?
I don't think no y'all means.
If ain't no y'all means, then that niggas in trouble.
I don't think it's y'all means in there.
Good point. It's a good point.
Not today.
I'm focused.
They gotta go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
He's saving his chi.
Yeah.
What does leaning into the villain arc look like? Like fully into it.
See, that's the right question, man. That's what I'm scared of. I'll tell you what.
Wait, what she say? What happened?
Saving his cheap ass. Shut your ass up. Ancient Chinese secret shit. Yo. Man, what the fuck?
I mean, you said he's like there won't be any yamins in there because
It's a
he's getting his
distraction.
mind right.
It's a distraction.
So he's like he's saving his chi like boxers.
Yes. That's
I
true.
think the villain arc for him
Let's go freeze.
means no longer trying to be the favorite.
No longer trying to appease to the people. No longer trying to appease anybody.
Trying to be the golden child to everybody. I was trying to be cool with the label.
I gave
was
y'all all
trying
of
to be
this,
cool
and
with
this
the
is how
rappers.
y'all look at me now. Okay, so now it's fuck y'all, and I'm gonna really show my ass.
I was the biracial Canadian kid that looked up to y'all niggas.
Okay, then villain
You
arc.
know what I'm saying? And I came down
Well,
here.
fold
and,
that up right now.
and now I see what y'all
Fold
did.
it. Fold.
And see, that fold that up right now shit is what I'm afraid of. To me, the villain arc of him is, I agree with y'all, but it's like, to me, the way it's going to sound is a whole lot of bitching.
I was gonna say
It's still going to sound like whining and complaining and fake tough guy shit. That's what I don't want from him.
So what makes you a
See,
real
I
tough?
think that that's fire. Because when he does it and tries to really sound like a mob boss is when I think it goes bad for him. Like all of that, I'll cut your finger off and send it to your mom. I'll have your tongue cut out your fucking mouth. All of that shit is when you're trying to, like, dog, stop. We've seen Degrassi. But when it sounds like this,
you're an asshole.
we did see Degrassi. Well, and no, we didn't, but I saw the clips.
Saw some gifts.
I know what happened to you.
We saw that one clip.
Why do we use that as an example? People that did things in the past. Nigga, Game did shit in the past. Nigga, look how he is. Like some niggas that could do shit and then before they got on and still be tough and be real.
What did Game do?
The
what was
game
that
show,
TV show? The game show
the
with
TV
the tongue
show.
ring
It's a lot of things that niggas
That
try
don't
to
mean that-
criticize him for
I,
being.
I didn't think that meant that he can't be tough.
People tried to use that. Okay, not you, but people did try to use that.
I started it. He can't
So why
be
you
tough
just
'cause he
said-
did this. But that was in the heat of the battle.
Why you tricking me with your words?
I'm saying that was one incident. 25 years ago, or however long it was. Yeah, hey, you did a game show, nigga, you a pussy.
Yeah.
But today, you can still be very much tough and do a game show. Drake is not looked at. Drake is not looked at like that from just one or two incidents. It's the whole background. You grew up. If you was acting at 9 and 10 and 11 or however old you were, then it's assumed that your Jewish family did all right, was breeding you up since you weren't. There wasn't and even when Game did that, there was the story of what his brother was into.
That's a fact.
What his niggas was into.
That's a fact. You're right.
So Drake never had that. So we assume it's Degrassi and
Okay.
Yeah, but then he gets some
And private
bread.
school.
But now you get you some bread and you surround yourself with niggas that do that. And you really start moving that way.
And I really could get your
And
finger
I,
off.
yeah,
and
I really
could
can
your
get you fucked up.
Your tongue cut up.
And I might have got a couple niggas fucked up, so I know I could do it. And I'm extra braggadocious about it. I'm extra confident in what I can do.
cool, but niggas will still never look at you that way.
That's all I'm saying.
Niggas are even if all of that's true, niggas are still not looking
That's
at
true.
you
That's true.
that way.
That's
true.
That's
Okay.
why. That's
That
why I
part
said
is true.
earlier that the we of it all is what bothers me. It's that we shit. Like there's them and there's you, and you got influence, but you not that.
Well, fold that up right now.
That shit.
Don't look away now. Pussy. Don't get shy now.
Wait, what?
Don't get shy now.
Oh, boy.
I'm saying it's hard to tell a nigga that. Like even in our hoods where we grew up, it was niggas that never had to fight nobody.
True.
'Cause
All
They
had
always
to do
had
is point.
niggas
Yeah,
that.
all they had to do is point the finger.
Yeah. But you can't tell
but-
them that they not.
But you saw them because they lived in the hood or lived a few blocks
But
away.
I'm just
and
saying,
came
but they
to the
never,
hood
them
every
niggas
day.
never had a fight. They never did nothing, but they had niggas that would always fight for them, or they had niggas that would put in work for them. You can't tell them niggas that they not super thorough.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
That just wouldn't be relevant to the point we're making about Drake.
Right.
Because he didn't have
That
the
ain't
niggas
that,
around
that,
him.
that wasn't his
growing up.
experience. Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, we with you on all that. And that's to the people that feel like that about him. Right? I'm back to the music.
I feel like that about him.
Mark, did you get enough hate off? I feel like
I feel good.
I feel
I
like
feel
we
good.
got too much love, Drake love out there.
No, I feel good. And again, I like the album. I mean, I like the record. Think it's gonna be a great album. It looked like I saw it was at the top of Spotify. Looked like it's gonna land in the top 10.
One.
No, a Billboard.
One.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
I heard it's gonna land at number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100. Is that not
I
right?
just read earlier this morning it's looking to debut at one.
Okay, so I read something different. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
I read it landed right above Luther at number
read
9.
about it debuting at 1.
Yeah, I read it's
didn't
like
read
number
that
9, right above Luther at 10. But I could be wrong. But
Yeah, I could be wrong.
Yeah,
too. We'll find out.
because I thought it'd be interesting if it doesn't land at number 1 on the Billboard and what that might mean. And I saw a lot of chatter about that. Like, if this thing ends up being number 9, number 8, does that mean that he's no longer the machine? Does that mean he's no longer an instant?
But we already realized that the machine is not really behind him anymore. Right? He's suing the machine that was behind him.
No, it's still behind him.
That don't mean they ain't behind them
Still
because they
behind
still want to be
Okay.
profitable.
Just he's correct.
Yeah.
They still want to be profitable.
Yeah, but it's a little bit
And you
different.
might want to get in the niggas' good graces with regards to the lawsuit.
No, but what if their ego was bigger than his and said, we want to set an example and show you, which we've been trying to set. Nigga, if you keep this shit going, we're going to have you debut at number 9, have the people talk about how you fell off. Like, there's trickeries in this thing.
And that's what it felt like. And I don't want to get into the conspiracy piece of it, but this feels like a record that would have hit number 1 and it maybe should have. But Joe was saying a long time ago that when the industry decides that your time is up, your time is up. It doesn't mean you completely out the game, but like they can influence these.
You can't
kinds
be
of
that
things.
no more.
Yeah, you can't be that. And that's what this feels like, a little bit of still like stay in your place, like, or we're letting you know what your place is. Yeah, I mean, and it just finishing above Luther, which has been on the chart for 33 weeks, is crazy to me. But
yeah.
I still, real quick, and for me, I still didn't think that they thought that Nokia would do what it did.
Week 2 is going to be important.
You know what I mean?
That's what I want to see. I don't care about this. I need to see what week 2 do.
Yeah. Like in terms of drop
if it
off,
moves up or down, and how far. That'll tell me what how the label's looking at him, and how he's being received. Even though it don't affect how I feel about the music, but the game that's being played, I can't wait to see what week 2 looks like.
How awkward is it when you're suing Universal? You got and you're putting out this great music. like you said, everybody wants to make a profit. What's that tension like between artist and label at that point? Like what again, like do you how hard do you promote it harder? Do you hold back? Do you just say pretend the lawsuit's not happening? Like how would you negotiate that?
I can't say because I've never seen anything like this in my adult life with an artist with this much leverage and power and talent still at this stage of his career making this move against the label.
Does he have the leverage?
Yeah.
Why?
He has his discography.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And even if he don't,
And I think, yes.
when I drop, it's 300 and up. And that's on a low ball. I'm low balling it.
And I was about to say, take away Kendrick, music has been ass.
I'm not going to say that because you have to search for music. There's great music out there.
I know.
He's talking about mainstream.
That's,
We're talking-
that's the point I'm talking about.
It's been a quiet
Outside of Kendrick Lamar for the last 13 months.
This year, this calendar year, it's been bad.
May. We already in July.
Jesus.
You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, dog, for the last year and change, music, especially hip-hop on a hip-hoppy, mainstream hip-hop side, who shined?
Drake is Kevin Durant still, dog. Like, I may be 37, 38.
I'm going to put 27 points a
I'm
game
a
in the
bucket.
book when I walk in the gym.
I'm a supermax.
It's different.
And that's, if you can do that, that's leverage.
it's different because they pushed the button to do that. We saw that what happened when he put his own music out.
Bro, that don't mean that.
No,
because talent went with the button. Because y'all know more than this to me, but I'm just talking from a logical, rational standpoint. If the button was the button that could do it with anybody, don't you think it would have behooved them to do it with anybody?
I'm not saying that.
We've been
You still gotta have talent.
It's been a music drought for fucking 14 months.
I'm saying when he put 100 gigs out, there was 2 records on there that I believe, had they not been going through this, would have shot up the charts. But we going through this, so we not touching them records, and they did absolutely nothing.
But when he put the 100 gig out,
you talking about No Face and
No Face,
I
can't remember the name of the
I
other
like
record.
the songs, but didn't they snatch them off?
Something Rhythm, right?
No, you talking about the other two.
Circadian Rhythm.
Yeah.
Something Rhythm.
When he put the
That one was
100
fire.
gigs out, what happened?
They were out for a little bit. I don't even know if they still streaming. I have no idea. But that's my.
You talking
point,
about the two? You talking about the other two songs that we listened
I'm
to?
talking about
later.
when he put
Oh.
the 100 gigs of content out, didn't Universal snatch it?
No, they were. Then they went back and put 2 records. Well, they put like 3 or 4 records on streaming,
They did.
I don't know.
and nothing happened.
See,
They're
Because
still there.
there's
They're
no-
still there. by
Oh,
the way.
see,
Yeah.
And there's been no push behind it though,
Gotcha.
which says you can be as talented as you want. If we not doing something on the back end,
Promoting your shit the normal. Why can't it just
throwing
be
you on this playlist over here because everything is streaming now. We're not putting you here. We're not putting you there. We're not putting you there. Your record won't make certain numbers move.
Or why I can't say that Drake didn't want to do that?
Or no, that, yo,
Hold up a second. I want him to answer me. Like, why can't it say, hey, I'm playing chess. I'm in the middle of litigation. I have these records that will never see the light of day. Let me just throw some shit out to see something and gain information versus for it to
Test the
actually be a
waters.
hit. Because I'm listening to you, and I agreed with that at some point, and I still agree with some parts of it. But Drake got enough money and resources to make a record like No Face and Circadian Rhythm do more than what it did.
True.
So
I didn't know they
I'm
were still
going to
out.
assume that.
But how? I get you. I know he has all the money in the world. But again, the labels
He
control.
got power too. It ain't just money. It ain't just money. Drake name is coming up at the Illuminati meeting.
I would agree with that. No, listen,
I-
I'm with a serious face. Yeah, I agree. Not just that, I didn't even know those songs were still out. I thought when they snatched 100 gigs, those songs disappeared. So the masses might not know that those songs are out.
But that's what I'm
And
telling
you saying that when they push the
the
button,
masses don't know
would
what's out.
Cool.
Because the masses go and click playlists.
So that means you're purposefully suppressing my shit. Because let's just take it from any artist. Mark is Drake. So we might give Mark the +5 promo. Ice is just one of our regular tier acts. We might give him the +3 promo.
Dog,
We didn't even get the +3 for those songs.
And that might and that's a great point. And that may have been his point in releasing them. Again, yo, in the audience, we just throwing shit
Yeah,
in
we
the
just
wall.
talking.
We don't know nothing about nothing. But that what a great point.
I also think that, I mean, even like the album covers are just the default iPhone little wave thing. So clearly, it was, even from his side, it was not intended to be pushed.
No effort.
Yeah. These were throwouts. to not even put
to Joe's
energy
point, I
into
think
doing
it was to
videos
test
yourself
the
or
water.
artwork yourself,
Yeah.
that tells you that.
I think it was to test
If
the
he's,
water.
if he's making the argument, and
They did a video.
If he's making a,
Oh no! He said to not put energy into doing artwork or videos. I'm like, they did a no face video that he dropped.
yeah, but slow down because we get lost in words. Today, these rich artists got the little bum nigga with the camera following them around and is going to edit as they have their charcuterie board.
Yeah,
and that's going to be their video versus
a video.
a video,
a production.
Yeah. So
like the Nokia video.
yes,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So yes, he had a video, but it wasn't a video.
And to Joe's point, yo, I throw these 2 songs out. I might throw whatever out just to test the water and see if the public is going to receive me in the manner that I thought.
Dog,
and they might not, so let me go on the tuck for another 3 or 4 months.
He in the suit saying, "Hey, I've been suppressed while they boosted Kendrick. So why not put out songs to show that they not performing like my songs normally perform?" We don't know.
Good point.
But people with ears think that No Face and the
Circadian Rhythm.
It's fire.
yeah.
And
a couple of them records was fire.
And another
Yeah,
time,
right.
those records are number one.
Listen, everybody was up in arms about that shit that was playing in the truck. Supermax. Supermax.
It was hard to hear for me, so I don't want to judge it.
Yeah, I didn't hear it.
Finding bad audio. He was in his timestamp bag, which even that kind of has a little formula to it. Like once he tell me who he was at dinner with or who he was having tea with and what they was talking about, it's up for you niggas. Who the hell is this calling me? Dub for you. Yeah, once I was talking with Taylor and she was telling me she had a vision. I was feeling down, but Taylor told me that I'm the biggest thing in Toronto and these niggas could suck my dick. Like, once he done, me and Erica were talking in the living room. I had the tea, she had the peppermint. And like, once that happened, it's gonna be on for you niggas. And stupid me, I thought he was talking about Taylor Swift until Taylor Rooks said, "Hey, it was me." And I was like, oh, now that changes this entirely. You was talking to Taylor Rooks over some tea, nigga. And she told you that you was the man in Toronto and all these niggas could suck your dick. That's the Joe Freak version of that. She didn't really say that. But she said, well, I was talking to Taylor and it was getting deep. She told me I was a national treasure in my hood. We got to find the video. I'm just, don't look at me say it. He was saying it.
I'll play it.
Taylor was in his ear saying some shit.
I don't have the exact
Taylor
spot.
Rooks. Taylor Rooks. Girl. Yeah, I heard enough.
Me too.
You can cut that
I
off.
don't know what you talking about.
He said, I've been so busy you could tell me the weather's
weather
great,
changed, I wouldn't
and
even notice.
Wouldn't even notice. And you
That's the
bitch
Drake I
ass.
love.
Yeah.
And all
it's
you
gonna be
niggas,
there.
and you niggas that played the middle and thought that y'all was safe.
Y'all ain't safe.
Y'all not.
Nigga, I was talking. Y'all motherfuckers. Y'all made him go and fucking text Taylor. Nigga, Taylor just got an Amazon deal. Taylor busy as hell. I don't text Taylor. Y'all made that nigga text Taylor to have a talk about the frenzy lost. Nigga, y'all about to die. You niggas is about to die, except Kendrick. All of y'all are Russell. Hey, man. Hey, what's my man name? Don't like me sometimes. D1. Hey, everybody getting it. Shout out to D1 too. Yo. Cause you know Taylor didn't say nothing to him that was gonna save niggas.
No, battery.
Taylor told
Battery.
you are the best. They are wrong. Yo, when you talking to a baddie one-on-one after 10 p.m.
And she gas you?
in the car,
And she gas
Battery
you?
charged all the way up.
and you feeling bad, what?
Over tea.
Y'all niggas are going to die thanks to Taylor Rooks.
That battery is Supermax battery.
What?
Super battery, nigga.
Y'all hear what the athlete niggas say when Taylor Rooks put the mic in front of them?
Oh man,
They go
Whatever.
crazy.
The athletes say they about to win 7 championships in the next 5 years.
Best lies
She
off.
made the Thompson twins smile. You know them fucking athletic freak ass niggas don't smile. Them niggas smiled, had a sense of humor.
Yeah.
You know. Taylor Rooks, girl. You know. Why you look quiet? Why you look quiet?
You told me to shut the fuck up
Couple teeth out of me.
with all my opinions.
Mel, no, that was in the first That's been over, girl. That was just in that Bohemian Rhapsody moment. I always want to hear
When
from you.
Debo leave,
And never want you to
Be talking again.
Don't ever suppress your voice up here.
Okay.
Your voice is super important, and we always need to hear it.
Okay.
And don't you ever forget that. Honestly.
Please don't.
right.
You're a national treasure up here.
Thank you. We were just spilling some tea a couple of seconds ago, but
Oh yeah, you want to spill tea while we do
I just have
spill
questions. No, I have questions.
Expensive tea. Yeah, it is.
Who spilled it?
I'll keep that to myself.
it. What was the question though, man? You got some question?
The audience know who the messy bitch up is. The audience know. It's not even a secret.
Mark, I was gonna ask you though, like, which Drake do you like? Like when he raps, what is it that you want to hear from him? If it's not,
What we
this?
just overheard in that truck, I love it. I love that Drake. I love Drake when he's rapping. I just like when he's just spitting. I don't like emo Drake. I don't like singing Drake. I can do a
love emo
little
Drake.
I can deal with some emo Drake in the
Endorses?
bars, but anything
When
sing
did, when did you gain this opinion? Wait, I need to know the year.
I've always felt like that, but everything after what's time I have to take care?
Views?
No,
Nothing was the same.
Nothing was the same. After nothing was the same, it just felt like I felt a turn where the music was getting more and more self-indulgent and more, I hate to use this word, but narcissistic. And it was like, there's a sincerity.
Gaslighty.
Yeah, gaslighty, all that. You know, there's like a sincerity in Drake's raps that I used to love. Like when you listen to like a song like Look What You've Done, right, where he's rapping, it's still, I mean, there's emotion, but it feels honest and vulnerable. That feels different to me than the later albums where it's like, I'm a mob boss and the whole world's against me and I have all these fake friends.
He ain't have $1 billion.
But my boss wasn't nothing was the same. This ain't mob ties Drake yet. Oh my God, Jesus, Mark, no. You talking about Scorpion. You talking about Scorpion.
You might be right. You
this
might be
one.
right. Scorpion, yeah, you might be right.
You talking about Scorpion. Because that's when it was mob life. I'll shoot it up. I'll kill y'all. I'll hog tie you, kidnap you. It was that. And he loses me there too.
Yeah. You
I'm
might be
done with that. But this album, drinking on the low. Stop playing with that, man. Mark, you ain't had a screw face when this came on. Because Views came after this, right?
Yes.
That was only stupid ass Joe Budden shit.
Yeah, I hated you for that shit, bro. I still remember the group chat.
I still don't
night.
love that album.
I
that
love
album's
that.
fire.
That's,
Hindsight.
that's top.
Wait, Freeze, you disagreed with his take
Hell
on it?
yeah.
Everybody did. Everybody did. It was only me.
But no,
He
it
can't
wasn't
get
on
on
you.
no
He
fucking
did
album.
it, and then niggas ran with it because he's him, and they follow whatever the fuck he say.
I wasn't with all that Caribbean shit. I ain't have money to fly.
That's all the shit I like. That's all the shit I like on that album.
You ain't have to be with it. Just
No.
go outside.
Oh, so wait, so now that you're
And then- and then-
sophisticated
wait, and
because you
then
got
do
some
just
money,
one dance.
you appreciate it now.
Oh no, that's one of the greatest albums I've made. That's one of the greatest albums I've made. But he was being too cookie cutter. It was, you know what did it for me, that line, oh, why we gotta be a cheesecake arguing all the time, you know, that's my favorite restaurant. It's like, yo, dog, it felt like Chat GPT was writing these rhymes. And as a rapper, because I was an active rapper at the time, I hold the bar higher for the best rapper. It's just he wasn't on rapping vibes. He was giving us different vibes, and those vibes were absolutely fire. But I was still looking for fire rap.
And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes the shit could be a bop, and I was
still
connecting
looking for
to
fire
it.
rap.
Yeah.
But in hindsight,
Oh, okay, all right. It's
those,
fire raps there too.
those bops,
Fuck the bops. There's fire raps on Views.
I'll have to go try again.
far
I
and
still
few,
don't
far
like
and few for me.
it. It was all.
Go just do me a favor.
I remember the Caribbean joints, which I loved, and then I
went
remember a lot of
listen-
slow R&B shit, which I do not like.
Listen,
I
I,
like the
went and
Caribbean
listened
stuff
to Pimp a Butterfly again for y'all. Go listen to Views again.
I will.
All right.
Let me see what's on. Oh yeah, and that bum ass intro. Are you kidding me? Hell no.
What?
Where is that Views intro?
The one you didn't
That's
like
what
was the
did it
turn to
too.
6 to a 9. You ain't like that.
No, but the intro too. This is when he was all
Keep
sad.
the family close.
Yes,
Are you nuts?
dog. No,
You
no.
gotta be tripping.
I thought Drake was suicidal on this run.
Says Joe Budden.
Right.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Says the fucking album cover. He's sitting on top of the thing.
Reflecting at the views of the city.
Nigga, if you see somebody sitting up here, you should call the police.
Now, when they-
that's your wallet.
What are you talking
Hey,
about?
dog.
If you driving on the bridge and somebody's sitting there, you ain't gonna say, "Oh shit, money reflected."
You call it Wallow.
Yes.
You know,
You call it Wallow. I don't want to hear that shit from fucking free. Yo, dog. And then the album start like this. Look, no, for real.
You're bugging.
I wanted to call fucking ACS Somebody. Difus.
ACS.
And the album was called Views. I definitely thought he was about to
He
hurt
was
himself.
catching a view from sitting up there.
Exactly,
That's a CN Tower. It's a beautiful view.
Why you left?
She had money.
Why you left?
couldn't get up there?
Yo, if she would have had that CN, what's the tower?
CN.
The CN Tower.
Yeah, that. I would have been seeing something different, and I'd have been seeing more Canada.
New York
nigga.
was calling me. Sorry.
Ooh.
Mel, what dance you was doing when this was out?
Turn that up, nigga. Watch your fucking mama
I don't
controller,
know, I was
nigga.
bogling or something.
Oh, you wasn't. Stop it, Mel. My life just changed. Yeah.
You sure know how to get shit soft.
Controller.
Yo.
I still ain't hear that nigga rant though.
I ain't gonna hold you, yo.
I went crazy. I still ain't hear his rant, but I already went crazy.
Fucking Adderall joke.
She sure know how to get shit Mr.
That shit be like this. That shit go like.
I'm ignoring this. Never
At all.
You won't have my name.
Girl,
with
just
no
go home,
dots.
girl.
Right?
He picked these baddies up here to talk about
Hey, yo,
some shit.
free.
Like, oh God.
You gotta tell
Oh fuck. I thought I was going. All right.
You gotta tell her, just go home. It's good. I'm good.
Fuck my little West,
Just go
my little West Side Highway run up.
Close the door behind you. Matter of fact, don't lock it. I lock it.
We got yourself
Yeah. My dog will lock it. Hey, yo, right. Ruffy.
Oh,
Take
my
Daisy
God.
with you too, gang.
Flip
Yo,
flops.
Mel, you are the greatest, yo.
Stupid. Yo.
You know what time it is, yo?
All right, I guess it's time for my favorite part of the show. Prize Picks! All right, PrizePicks is the best place to turn your sports knowledge into real cash money. With millions of members, PrizePicks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. Really easy and simple to play. All you have to do is pick more or less on at least 2 players, look at their projected stat line for your chance to win now up to 2,000 times your cash. And though basketball season may be over, the action never stops on PrizePicks because baseball is just heating up, y'all. Step up to the plate with PrizePicks and add your favorite baseball players to your lineup. Whether it's strikeouts, RBIs, or first inning runs, make your call with more or less and play for your shot to win up to 2,000 times your cash only with PrizePicks. Now, our Joe and Ish picks of the week. We're going to go with Mike Trout for more than 6 fantasy score. Give us Austin Wells for more than 3 fantasy score. Give us Jose Altuve for more than 6 fantasy score. And give us Caitlin Clark for more than 8.5 assists. Please, if you download the app right this second and use promo code JBP, you get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. Again, for the people in the back, download PrizePicks right this second and use promo code JBP and get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. So good luck to all participants out there and run your game. All right, speaking of running game, Essence Fest.
Wow.
That was a good one.
Wow.
Segue.
Tossing the mark.
Essence Fest, as you know, is an annual event in our culture, in our community. It's a dope event. I love Essence Fest for what it means. But this year was a little rough.
What happened?
Not much. It was sparsely attended. I think when I looked in the stands, maybe 60% of the seats were empty.
Who were the headliners?
You had Patti LaBelle was there, Jasmine Sullivan was there, Lauren was the headliner at the end.
Okay.
Stephanie Mills.
Stephanie Mills was there, and we're gonna talk about her because she just wrote an open letter to Essence Fest about.
And it was bad.
It was rough.
Glorilla was one of the main performers.
Yeah,
as well.
Glorilla was there. There was some great acts. It wasn't a lack of acts, but it just wasn't there. The vibe in New Orleans was dope as always because there's so many people descending down there, especially black women.
It's the whole weekend, right?
It's the whole weekend.
It's
Yeah.
not like one day. Okay.
No, it's the whole weekend. You go down there. There's events. There's panels. There's concerts. It's the whole thing. And Essence Fest is fire. I love Essence Fest.
Yeah.
It's just this year it just wasn't well attended and it wasn't well managed. You know, the headline went out, and I got to correct the Lauryn Hill slander. Because people, you know, the headlines kept saying Lauryn Hill's show doesn't end till 3 a.m. Lauryn Hill he was playing of 300 people. It was true, but it wasn't her fault. That's why the headline was tricky. It talked about how late she performed, but she didn't arrive late. Lauren was on time. Everything was running 40.
The event ran late.
The event. Well, I'll say
just so
when it was
happens to
time
have
to
made it
start,
on
Lauren
time
was
for
there
her.
when it was ready for her. Ron Isley was up like 3 hours past his bedtime. He didn't hit the stage till like 11 o'clock p.m. And everything was 40. When Ron Isley hit the stage, the act before him was running 45 minutes past the time Ron Isley was supposed to have ended. Like that's how late it was.
Why did it start so late?
Just that I can't say, but from what
Niggas.
Yeah, I guess I can say. Turns out I can.
There's been a lot of changes.
You can say it
to
at this
the.
Sorry, old habits.
There's been a lot of changes to like the infrastructure of people who were responsible for running the fest, and it's just. Unfortunately, they ran into a lot of inefficiency.
Yeah, a lot. Like Maxwell, for example, who also was another one of the big acts. He was supposed to start his performance at 11:15. He took the stage at basically 1 a.m., 12:55 a.m.
That's crazy.
2 hours behind schedule.
Exactly. So Lauren didn't hit the stage. Lauren's set was supposed to start at like 2:00. Or I mean, Maxwell, Lauren arrived on stage at 2:31. Like they took about 20 minutes to get her band together, do the setup. She didn't hit the stage till 2:31. Nobody was there. Her thing ended at 3:37 a.m.
That's horrible for a concert or a festival that's primarily aimed at an older generation. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like,
It's an uncle and auntie joint. It's not even the BET Award weekend, which is for like the generation
And
earlier.
it's the event that the uncles and aunties feel like they can get cute for.
Yeah,
Now you
yeah,
got me
right.
here all night in the shoes that hurt my feet.
Yeah, it's also the jewel in the crown. It's the one it's the thing that funds the magazine.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really important.
Stephanie Mills wrote, I'm not going to read the whole letter, but she wrote an open letter to the Essence organizers. She's I'm writing to share my feedback. I remain grateful, all the yada, yada, yadas. But she said, the challenges I encountered were multifaceted and, in my view, indicative of broader organizational shortcomings. The schedule and time management were severely lacking, creating a chaotic and stressful environment backstage. The disorganization cascaded onto the stage, impacting the flow of the event and ultimately diminishing the quality of the performances. And she said, basically, these are not isolated instances beyond the logistics, the technical difficulties, all of that. She was just saying it's an overall issue. I don't love that she did that. She is,
You know Stephanie Mills?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised that
It read very Stephanie Mills.
Yo, for sure.
Every paragraph said the same shit. Yo, these niggas fucked up. They fucked hard. Below standard. Get it right.
Right.
In a very professional way.
I just wonder what that letter would have meant behind, backstage or behind the scenes or whatever. But
sometimes you got to do it publicly.
Sometimes I'm not sure if I love it. You know what I mean? Essence has a long history of doing it right, so I feel like although this year was terrible,
but she said it's been new people.
Yeah, no, and the new regime is extremely new. Like as late as like last year before, it was run very efficiently. So
our performances might have been lackluster.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't want to take the brunt for that. We want to put it out there like, yo, I rushed through my set, or I gave you a half-ass set because we went on 2 hours late.
Yeah, I feel
you know
that.
What I'm saying?
I feel that.
I don't want it to be a reflection on me. It was them.
The thing is, I will say most, and I saw pieces of because they didn't do the whole full stream like they used to, which is another thing that I thought was interesting. Everything I saw looked good. Lauren's set, which was the headline set, was a dope set as well. She even took some requests from the crowd, which she could hear because there was only like 300 people there. So, no, I'm not even being funny.
No,
like,
I heard it was dope, but they showed the seating and it was empty.
Somebody literally shouted out, yo, do Gotta Find Peace of Mind. And she was like, all right, we didn't practice that, but I'll do it. And she did it. She did tell him, and she was at the end of the set, she was like, she was looking to one of the fans like, I had to look at you for the lyrics because I couldn't remember. But she was trying to engage the audience at 3:30 a.m.
Very professional. That's very dope.
That's what I'm saying.
And that leaves honestly, that makes it a more intimate show. Even if it's a big venue or something, those fans that was there, they remember that than just the show where
they
you just ran
stayed
through your
till
normal
3
joint.
o'clock in the morning for me.
And had basically a one-on with Lauryn Hill.
Which is crazy. The other thing I want to add is it's not just Essence. I want to talk about the Essence in a minute, but it's not just Essence. The Jazz Festival, a couple of annual jazz festivals have been down in attendance. Like a lot of big black festivals are down now. And what I'm wondering is maybe we should stop trying to have these things every year. Maybe this needs to be an every 2-year thing, every 4-year thing.
Why?
Because
nobody says the same thing. I mean, attendance being down is one thing, but we got to think about the reasons as to why.
Talk to me about that. Yeah, what do you think?
Niggas is fucked up.
Money is down for people, bro. This is
it ain't just jazz festival.
But that's another reason to do it every other year.
Dog, we talked about Summer Jam going from MetLife to Arena. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's down.
I see. So then, what do we do here?
I don't feel like that's I feel like that's lazy.
I heard people.
like that's lazy.
Some people said the Essence Festival was down because they started to get advertising dollars from Target.
No, see, that's what's incorrect. So the CEO of, no, okay, all right, finish. Go ahead.
No, but if
You got it, fam.
No, go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
it's all right. Yeah, finish. What you saying?
I was just gonna say because there was a lot of criticism. Finish?
No,
Go ahead.
I'm laughing at Flip, but go ahead.
Somebody, please.
Yeah, come on.
Please.
Okay. There was a lot of criticism in regards to Essence Magazine, their main sponsor being Target, because of the boycott that is still in effect. But the issue with that is Carolyn Wanga is the CEO of Essence, and she used to be head of DEI at Target.
15 years.
Exactly. And so when you have a contract with an organization like Target, they have been a long-running sponsor. This is pre-boycott. This is pre-everything. You can't just get out of that contract just because of, political issues or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? And then she was also kind of responsible for bringing Target into Black, communities and pairing, getting more, what?
I'm not laughing at you. Everything you're saying is 100%. I was just thinking about all the Black people I know who support concerts and don't give a damn who the sponsor is. I'm thinking of all the uncles that go to the Newport Jazz Festival.
Right.
They've been killing us for like 30 years.
Right.
Tavis Smiley's event sponsored by Wells Fargo. I'm just thinking.
Selective outrage.
I'm not sold.
That's how they get in when we boycott.
But not just that.
Yeah.
When you have Tamika Mallory and you have other people come prior to the actual Essence Festival, start pointing out that we're not going this year because of these things. That is They are influential people, and it could potentially.
Y'all might be right.
And it could potentially turn.
I'm just not
people
sold
away.
that that's why Black people didn't go
I'm
to
saying maybe not. I'm just giving you an example.
I just ain't never met a person that said I'm not going because Target's a sponsor. I don't know of any Black person that would go to
That's
Essence
not
Festival.
the reason why. That ain't the reason why. That's just an additive. Something that we noticed while we was mad.
I ain't met a Black person that was really boycotting Target.
That's the other thing. I ain't met a nigga yet.
No, I'm talking about
there's
that
a lot.
I've met.
There's a lot.
I'm agreeing
I've
with
heard
you.
people say it,
There's a lot of people.
and I ran into them people in Target. Yeah, what you doing here?
Just making sure y'all niggas ain't here.
That's your man. I know.
You know about it. It's free.
I was on Target yesterday, baby. But go ahead.
I know. Listen, I know you was.
I show was.
The numbers
Bought it all.
Their numbers say something different.
Yeah,
I don't doubt the numbers.
Their numbers are saying something drastically different.
But
in
I'm just
fact.
wondering if the people who would boycott Target, which is probably a more educated middle class audience, which I guess is Essence.
It's the Essence
That's the
Festival
Essence.
demo.
That's a fair point.
That makes sense.
That's a fair
College
point.
educated, 40-something-year-olds going down.
I guess I just don't
You
know.
really want to talk about what the
No, I just don't know none of them. Like you saying that's my demo?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, it's cool.
what, I'm missing it.
Nah, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
That's great for a pod. You know.
So what's the reason, Joe? Break it down for us. I feel like you
are smooth.
have the answer.
I don't have the answer, but I feel like whatever answer I'm about to say, you familiar. But this is good what you're doing. You are smooth, nigga. Yo, Mark is some shit.
He is, but I'm trying.
Because the conversation is about this Kenyan lady alienating Black Americans.
Okay, I heard about that.
And Essence Festival being some Black American shit since '92 or whenever the fuck it was.
Yes.
Who's the Kenyan lady?
Yeah.
He's talking about
Carolyn
Carolyn
Wanga,
Wanga,
she's the CEO
Oh,
of
she also has
Essence.
Kenyan
The
one you were
citizenship.
talking- okay.
Yes, yeah. But
Okay.
I think that it's missing.
So she got all of these fucking flags everywhere, all these other things. That's cool. Look at Mark. Look at Mark. So she got all these flags everywhere. You know I'm bad at geography, so I don't know, but I know the flags when I see them. So it's everything except for
Black Americans.
just some Black American shit. They say the town, the feeling in the town is you've alienated the Black businesses, local Black businesses that have contributed to the curation of Essence Fest forever. I know when I went in 03 and 04 and around that whole hood, a big part of that was the local businesses. So now you done shut them out the game. All right, cool. Now you got this Target shit going on while there's a boycott. You are not organized. Maybe you don't have your pulse on things to really get people out here. I don't think it's people don't have money. I don't think it's nothing but the soul is gone. The soul is gone. Sometimes it's okay to say when you see it, I know it's sensitive, but the soul is gone.
And I think that's the point. For me, it's less about her heritage.
Oh yeah, I wasn't putting that on.
I know you're not. I know you're not.
I wasn't doing that.
But that is what people are saying. You know, there are a lot of people online who are saying, you know, she's not of Negro lineage, slave lineage, and therefore but it's not that. I think that's beside the point. I think it's what you're getting at, which is there's fewer black content creators involved, fewer black designers, fewer black artists on the organizational side and the design side. I don't know if that's the reason, but that's definitely true that there's less of that happening right now, and a lot of people are concerned about that. Again, I don't know if that makes people not show out. It could just be money, like y'all said. It could just be that people ain't got the money they used to. That to me is always the first answer on these kinds of things.
Yeah, because Essence Fest don't seem to have the money that they once had.
But
we keep talking about the people.
The black people or the people that potentially always go to Essence, they don't know who's pulling the puppet strings behind closed doors.
Yeah.
The CEO or whoever the fuck the CEO is really not of their concern like that.
No, but I think
they're
saying
for
that,
the artist.
I think they're saying that that part of what made Essence successful was engaging the local business, getting people involved, which helped generate publicity, marketing, and bringing people into the stands. I don't know
when
enough
that
about
stops happening, then you're gonna feel that.
Maybe locally. But a lot of the people coming from Essence, they're coming from near and far. You got people coming from California. You got people. My man and them used to go from Jersey 30 deep down there. You get what I'm saying? They don't necessarily know that the CEO is not allocating the marketing dollars accordingly.
Why
niggas know that Mary J. Blige is performing and this person's performing.
They may not know offhand, or that may not be their focus, but they do know.
Whoa.
Like weeks before Essence Fest, all of those people that hopped in trucks, hit the road, bought flights, the dope boys. That word hit the hood, and it was the talk for a little while. There is zero Essence Fest talk, and it trickled.
I forgot it was happening. Honestly, till I saw it. Yeah.
That's not just Essence Fest. That's what I'm saying. Parks can't. Well, I don't want to keep going back, but when Summer Jam happened, we sat here and was like, "That shit was today."
I think
it's festivals.
I think
it's,
no.
Okay.
No. We can't do that. We can't do that.
I'm listening.
Hot 97 is a private-owned radio station. Mm-hmm. The conversation we are trying to have, right? There's no lack of attendance at Carnival. Like, I want to get back to black shit. I don't want to take it to comparing it to the white.
I'm just saying the shit that we.
There's no lack of attendance.
Talking about.
I think he's talking about the lack of promotion and the lack
of talking about it. Niggas used to talk about going to.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Essence Fest. Niggas was talking about going.
What I'm saying though is it's a bad comp to use Summer Jam in them, because we need to use black events.
Okay.
Because
Summer
black
Jam
people know how word get around.
I got what you're saying about Summer Jam.
Black people
but
and
Carnival
black
attendance
events
might be low too. We don't know.
No,
I think he's saying it's not.
Carnival attendance is not.
It's not.
No,
I don't know.
I don't know
because they might used to get 200,000. Maybe they only get 100,000 now. So you can't really gauge it unless you're an active participant there.
See, I don't know enough.
I don't know enough either.
I feel confident in saying that it's not.
Maybe not. I don't know.
And it's not to the point where it makes it back to your block.
But to Freeze's point, Joe, what do you think the issue would be if there is lack of promotion?
You didn't even see a streamer there. Like, what are y'all talking about? We in 2025.
Got it. So they're not in touch with what's going on now.
They don't know what the fuck is going on because who is in charge?
I got what you're saying.
We ain't up there.
But you know, some people when they like to,
you laugh and make a face, but when they call and say what the budget is, it lets me know.
But you know what, Joe? Even your streamer point, that ain't for that crowd.
It's not their demo.
But they know
the streamers ain't.
But you can make it for that crowd.
Yeah.
You can make it. You can cater.
Anybody that's trying to promo an event should say streamer in their meeting.
And in addition,
it don't matter who your crowd is.
Yeah.
You should be saying streamer in your meeting.
And the
NBA crowd ain't they crowd.
The NBA crowd, no.
But you also,
that's not true.
The NBA crowd is not their crowd. Hey, the NBA crowd is old ass. I mean, not crowd. The owners are old ass people that in the meeting somebody had to say streamers.
Why?
And they
because
listen.
we're trying to attract all of them.
The demographic that typically goes to the All-Star game might be in the 27, 28-year-old demo.
What I'm telling y'all is if you're trying to promote an event, you should say the word streamer. I don't know what y'all are arguing.
I get that. And we don't know that the word come up and they say, well, what is streaming?
Nigga, there are Z-list streamers.
Right.
You don't have to have a Kai Cenat. There's other streamers. The effort involved in this, they missed the boat all around the board.
They definitely missed the streaming boat. I don't know, but I see your point about the demographic.
They missed the attendance boat.
Yeah.
Fuck the streaming. I'm with y'all. That's not their thing. But if you missing the attendance boat, then it's time to talk about other boats.
Yeah.
Well, then that changes. Now you need the acts that.
Not only that,
Wallow wasn't there. Fuck the streamers. Wallow was gone. Rashad wasn't there. What are we talking about? We black culture. We know what the fuck black culture looks like for the last 10 years. Stop, because we on the pod. You can say it. We can say it. People are missing the boat on black culture. Why is that difficult to say as black people?
You've been on that lately. For the past couple
I'm
of
on
months,
that.
for the
I'm
past
turning
couple of
into my
months-
dad, nigga, before your very eyes.
But was there a conversation? Did you have?
I'm on that. I don't need nobody else to be on it with me.
No, I'm just saying. But for the past couple of months, you've been on that since the conversation a couple of pods ago. Like, wow,
I've been on it before that. Listen,
but I'm just talking about when I heard it. Because when I first got here, you wasn't really speaking like that. So did something happen? Did you go to South Carolina?
It's just getting more blatant.
Got it.
It's just getting more overt. It's just in your face more. The older you get and the more you gain understanding about how America works and functions, you'll see it more than you would like to see it. And I'm not just talking about from white people when I say that.
Well, the problem with the black culture part is we don't. I mean, as soon as we get up, we sell that.
We're
sell
the
that.
consumers.
Yeah, we sell.
We're the
we sell
consumers.
black
And,
culture.
We're the consumers.
and when you start talking about Wallow not being there or EYL or somebody not being there and them my niggas, so no disrespect to them. Nowadays, when niggas get to a certain place, you got to pay me to be there. It ain't about culture no more. Because if it was about culture, I would do it for free.
I said we sell it.
No.
Let me talk, Joe. Let me talk. So again, if you want these people to necessarily be there that are influential people that will bring in our demographic, you got to pay me to be there.
I just said that 20 minutes ago.
So it's not about culture. It's about
It is.
money.
Well, what's interesting here's one
it's
thing to add to
definitely about
this.
both.
Essence does pay people to be there. They just didn't pay those people.
Or may not have met their number.
Now, that's possible. I don't know.
Because some of the people that are typically at Essence, they were there.
But to Joe's point, they didn't even. Well, I don't know. I can't say what they tried, but they could have gotten the great value version of Wallow. They could have gotten the
y'all
Divas
doing
Wallow.
a whole lot of capping. You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And none of
there's
that was
other
there.
Wallows that they could have gotten for a different number. Like, stop with this bullshit.
I think that there's a couple of issues here. One, Essence has relied on the fact of its popularity for many, many years, and so they assume that the same people are going to come and it's going to be well attended, et cetera, et cetera. But their demographic, the people that usually come to Essence, they're aging. And so you have to find a way to appeal to the younger people who might not know anything about Essence Fest, and you got to, make it intriguing for them to want to come. And so Glorilla is a great start, but there's got to be ancillary acts there, like
Someone should have
streamers,
reached out to Melissa Ford or Ish or Ice or myself or Flip and said, "Hey, we'll get you a hotel and tickets and X amount of dollars to come down here."
Anybody that could spread the good word of Essence Fest.
Yeah.
And that is a meeting for their brain trust to have.
Yeah.
But if you skipped
They
local...
might not be
if
able to
you-
afford
if you-
Joe or
but
Wallow.
if you skipped the local businesses, then you skipped this talk. That's the point.
So it
of
sounds like
that.
they were trying to spend as little as possible.
You missed a lot of
That's
points.
what it sounds like.
That's what I think.
I try to spend. I want my overhead to be as low as possible.
That means that means that you tried to make as much as possible.
Yes.
So you think all that cutting corners bullshit.
No, it's not cutting corners. Hold on. There is a lot of major black festivals, like the American Black Film Festival. A lot of their advertisers, when they're black owned, a lot of their advertisers have fucking bailed.
Yeah.
When BET has low viewership, but yet they still get money because it's a white owned company. When Essence was bought by Time Magazine, they had an influx of advertising dollars. Now that it's back to being black owned,
I don't know that BET gets low viewership. I think that BET Plus numbers are up. I think BET's numbers are. I don't know about low
just
viewership.
not in comparison to what it was, like once upon a time. In comparison to then, and the money that they still get for advertising dollars because it's a company that's white owned. I'm just making the distinction between white owned and black owned, and how much less advertising dollars these companies get. It's just a fact.
I'm in agreement with you.
Yeah.
I think it's a complicated problem. I don't think it's just a one thing. I don't necessarily know how much for them to have to take Target's money, or a lot of bigger entities pulled out of DEI initiatives. Period. You get what I'm saying? So Essence Festival is something that's geared toward us. They might not be supporting that shit no more. I don't know.
Even the Target money I'm hearing was $150, $150 to $300.
So what the fuck could you do when you got Maxwell, Lauryn Hill, this person, that person, all of these artists, because the artists typically are the draw. When my friends used to go down there, used to be like, yo, we going to the Angie Stone joint, we going to this, we going to that. We got to pay these artists, so we don't necessarily.
So the sales department is fired. Like, what are you? I'm firing my sales department. People are getting fired, and I'm bringing in competent people to help in all these areas that y'all are saying. The sales department has to go. If I can't get this ad, then where are the ads that I can get? If you only got $150 and $300 from Target, see, and that's why I'm saying, but check this pod from 4 or 5 years ago to hear how I was talking then. Because that's been the point. You niggas will post a McDonald's ad for $1,000. It's McDonald's. Like, you telling me about $150 you got from Target, I could point you to drug dealers that'll give you $150. Stop, please.
I don't know what the number was, but what I do know and what I've heard from a lot of black media, professionals is that they, because of something like this, they want economic inclusion to be considered like a civil right because it's just so jarringly, racist. So I don't know. I can't speak to how much Target gave, but what I can speak to is after talking to people, the contract with Target was something that it was a long running contract and you just can't break it.
That's cool, but where's the rest of the contracts?
Right.
That's cool, and you couldn't do nothing with the contract, with the Target contract. We got that. Black people will look over there and give it the side eye like they did.
Yeah.
Where are the other contracts?
But have we not heard about a lot of companies that, like, once DEI was done away with, they just literally
that
walked
means
away?
those companies picked a side, which also means there are companies that pick the other side,
which may not have a bigger bag to throw you for.
Okay, so go get a couple of them.
Oh, yeah, I'm done with this. I'm done with this.
We'll see what happens next year.
Black people know what boots on the ground mean.
I think when people realize what's at stake,
I think that's what I see what you're saying.
Yeah, black people know
I don't
what
think
boots on the
people.
ground
I don't
mean.
think people like to restart. I think they try to maintain some sort of level that they were once at.
Mandy wasn't there.
Sometimes it's okay to restart. Sometimes it's okay to say, yo, we fucked up, or this is fucked up, or whatever's going on. Let's go for a smaller company, or let's go for a smaller business to like.
Sometimes let's scale it down.
Let's scale it down. Let's include shit. We don't have to do this extravagant thing because now look where we at now.
the only thing I would add to this as we move on is just as a community, we gotta know what's at stake here. Essence is a staple.
Got it.
And this festival is the thing that keeps Essence going. Black magazines, black media in general is dying. And print media in general is dying. I mean, that's why there's no Jet magazine. That's why, Black Enterprise, has struggled. That's why, all of them, Jet, Ebony, all of them. Essence is one of the ones that has thrived, but it's because of this festival. So when we choose not to support or not to go, we're not just not supporting the festival. We're actually taking a real big strike against like one of the real monuments in our culture. So
Couldn't
It's
agree
like an
more.
institution.
Couldn't agree more.
we gotta all think about that.
Yeah, I know good people over there. I don't know if they're still there. Well, I used to know good people over there. So
Same.
I don't want to come off like that.
So what do you do when, again, for the people that is with the I'm boycotting Target, anything Target?
I mean, it's the right question.
What do you do?
Again, I'm not convinced that that's why people aren't going, but if that is the case, I don't know. I mean, I think Essence has to make some decisions about their relationship to Target.
Okay.
I think that I wouldn't put that on the boycotter. I'd put that on Essence.
Got it.
Yeah, that's what I would do. But
Yeah, when you got a relationship with somebody or a corporation or an influencer or some shit and it get hot, you go to them, you say, it's hot, go lay low for a second.
Right.
Maybe this year we don't put the big Target shit. And they tried to mat it, which looked disgusting. Like, it wasn't even the Target logo. So now it seemed like you're trying to be tricky with this matte pink and Target. You know what the fuck? Stop playing with black people. Stop playing in people's face.
Yeah. Now you
Got
play.
it. Okay.
Hey, just
Now
lay
you
low
play.
this year.
Now
We're
you
not
play.
telling you to
That's
go and
interesting.
admonish the whole shit, but just be cool this year. You're not rubbing black people the right way. And at some point, that conversation has to be had in C-suites if you care about the interest of black people.
yeah.
Got you.
I'm done with this.
Yeah.
No.
Because I'm not going. So, I'm just running my mouth.
On a different note,
Well, that's not true. I'll go if they get it right.
I'm about to say,
If they get it right, I'll be there.
I'm surprised they didn't invite us.
Because they've invited me and us for several years, and I turn it down because the coin is not what it's supposed to be, and the experience is not what it used to be. So we don't do it. But that's the audience that I want us to perform in front of.
Right. Where did that?
Well, the audience that I know to be there. That's who I want to be in front of. But we gotta meet in the middle. And if we're not meeting in the middle, that tells me that you didn't do your job somewhere because you knew I was gonna cost a coin before you came to me.
Right.
You got to go get it.
Unless they thought you were going to do it just on the.
Nigga, Mouse Jones wasn't there. Nobody was there. Is what I'm saying. So fuck me. Anyway.
Got you.
Good. I got some good news for y'all.
Hey!
Now, I know y'all are big travelers. When you travel through the airport now, you ain't got to take your shoes off anymore. TSA.
Oh, hallelujah.
After 20
Well, I
years.
had TSA pre-check. I didn't have to do that.
I just got my pre-check.
Well, you
Oh,
wasted your break.
Wasted my bread.
Hey.
No, because you ain't got to take your laptop out still.
Oh, okay.
So that makes it still worth it. But after 20 years, TSA decided that you no longer have to take shoes off. It's a very secret memo that kind of got out. You know what I mean? They didn't make a public announcement, but inside they decided that was a thing. And the truth is, it was
That's
always
how it
bullshit.
should be.
It was always stupid. Yeah.
No, it wasn't always bullshit.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't always bullshit.
Nigga had a sneaker
A
bomb.
few of them niggas snuck through with the sneaker joint.
Yeah, nigga had a
So
sneaker
it wasn't always bullshit. But as technology has advanced,
That's fair.
they have other ways to determine if you have the bomb.
you're the shoe bomber.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have to take off my, like, come on. Walk all over that dirty ass floor.
Yeah.
No sock, because the no sock trend happened a few years ago, pre-pandemic or around there, and we just barefoot in there now on a dirty ass floor when you gotta take your shoe off.
Oh, I hate
And everybody's mad slow.
Yo.
Taking their shit off and putting it back on.
And I
That's
be having
how-
holes
that-
in my socks.
The airport, when you pass TSA, is what let me know that many Americans are slow. The shit where the tray,
The conveyor belt when the trays
no, the
come out.
trays.
Yeah. Oh, they don't put them back.
No, they don't know what's happening, even with the person standing there telling them exactly what to do. Hey, yo, when this gets empty, come up, put your shit up, put your tray back. Now the line is mad long because you niggas is slow and stupid.
These days are open.
Yeah, they mad. Oh,
The
and
niggas are
that's when I
yelling
jumped
the
the line.
same script.
That's when I jumped.
While you're in the line, before you get to the bays, when you turn the corner, the niggas done said the same shit 17 times, and you get up there and be like,
Don't say nothing. Becky and them be standing right there. I jump all the way from Starbucks, nigga, to the empty bucket slot hole.
yo,
Fuck what Becky talking about, nigga. Anyway,
So they don't put you through the VIP line?
in the airport, no, I don't do that. I'm a man of the people, Mark. You should be.
I'm in the line. I'm with the people.
I'm with the people.
He said he rides Spirit.
I'm not. Now I'm not with those
I
people.
do Spirit, Frontier, whatever.
Oh no, I'm not with those people. No, change my mind. Nope. You win. You win the people battle.
The people off.
Hey, again, our topic on the board.
different people.
When is it okay to judge a book by its cover? I knew that new Kenyan lady was going to ruin Essence Fest. I think that on the train is a good time to judge people by their
Great
cover.
time.
1,000
Sure.
times.
Great
yes.
time.
MAGA hat.
And what was me and Mark just talking about? Because that's why I thought about it. What-
The airline. The,
Dark Alley.
Oh, and on Spirit and Frontier. As I'm walking to my fancy gate,
And you see
I'm
them sitting
judging
there?
all you niggas going to Arkansas. I'm looking
said
at the
Spirit
screen to see where you going to.
Oh, I do that.
I look at the gate.
I definitely.
Oh, look at the Arkansas niggas wilding.
You see a Spirit gate?
Yeah, it's really good.
I don't see no Spirit gate either.
Yeah, what terminal is that in that?
Yeah.
Where's that?
When you get your ticket, all of them shits. In Newark?
No,
you don't do Spirit either?
No, he's saying he don't even see it.
the Holy Spirit. I don't see those. I'm dead ass.
You
I
see
don't.
the big yellow fucking.
You don't
You
see
wearing the
school bus
Spirit
outside?
colors, nigga. You Spirit.
Yo, I don't see those Spirit gate in Newark Airport.
How often do you fly though? A lot? Do you fly a lot?
I don't even feel like doing this with you. Yes, I fly pretty right.
That's it. That's all I got,
But
brother.
yeah, I don't. Maybe United just got their own shit down there. You know, Newark is a hub for United. so.
I pretty much I do United in Newark more just because that's where all
Yeah.
the flights at.
And you don't see a
Terminal A.
Spirit gate.
There's a Spirit gate somewhere though, but I usually take Spirit out of Philly,
United
so that's why.
I think it's B.
Oh, see,
Oh,
I
yeah, I'm never
wouldn't
in
know.
B.
There you go. I wouldn't know.
In Newark, if you look to the left and she's like, oh, thank God my ticket's not over there.
Yeah.
It's normally Spirit.
Yeah, it ain't the air tram. It's some cabs on the railings.
I
Just
used to
some
do that.
cabs
Air
rolling
train
down
used to
the
be the shit.
railings.
No,
yo.
it was-
I remember when it was Value Jet.
You got me.
The ticket was $39.99.
You got me.
What's your favorite airport in America?
That I've been in.
LaGuardia.
LaGuardia's fire.
I'm not gonna lie. I stand corrected. Me and you had a little LaGuardia beef.
LaGuardia
That
changed.
shit is fire.
I try to tell you.
That shit is fire.
LaGuardia ain't your old school
Nah,
LaGuardia.
that shit is all right.
And I say neither is Kennedy, but I ain't trying to make it hot. New York Airport spent that taxpayer money.
Kennedy's fire too.
And them
Yo.
shits is fire now. They just,
They're
Kennedy's big.
JFK is up there for the issues when you live in New York. When I lived in New York, I hate getting to
Because it's far.
Yeah, it's far.
But once I got there,
It's one of the best airports.
oh, you can eat at the Palm. Get a
Yes.
nice,
Yo,
They got the
LaGuardia-
best steak
Yo,
and eggs in there.
LaGuardia, all right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I accept your apology.
No, that shit is all right now. That shit used to be
LaGuardia
caca.
now.
It took them 90 years.
I hated that shit.
LaGuardia's be trash.
I always
Yes.
love LaGuardia because it's right by me.
And that Newark Terminal A.
Terminal
Yes,
A
there
is
we go.
gorgeous.
Fire.
That's my favorite.
Is that the one with the diner? One of them, she's got a diner.
Terminal
in it.
A.
No, it's got everything.
They got
Terminal A is
everything.
fire.
They got aliens.
I hate Atlanta.
What makes the airport good? That's the question. What makes it good?
Convenience.
Yo. Convenience.
How fast
Dallas
can I
Fort
get
Worth is
from-
one of the fucking worst.
Atlanta.
Because
No,
too
Dallas
big.
Fort Worth.
Too big.
Because
I hate
of
Atlanta.
how it's
you
constructed.
gotta get on. If I have to take a train to get to my thing, like Atlanta, where you get through it and you still got you
Oh, I
hope you
hate
at the
that
T gates
shit.
because you don't want to have to go all the way to F. You gotta ride a subway, wait 5 minutes.
Atlanta,
Atlanta's terrible. I
Detroit,
hate that shit.
even though I like Detroit, but any of those that are that big,
Yeah,
Yeah.
if it's
no.
too big, I should.
Dallas
What about
Fort Worth,
Orlando?
You got Dallas Fort Worth is your fault because you're supposed to use the other one that the
Not
government
Fort Worth,
owns.
the other one?
The one that the government owns. That's over here. It's a nice smooth and tiny.
I don't know which one that is in Dallas.
There's two airports.
Because there's the
I
Bush
can't remember
one
the
and
name
then
of it.
there's
No, you guys
the-
are thinking about Houston.
That's Houston.
No.
No.
No, Dallas has two.
Dallas got two.
Now
Dallas has
Okay.
two for
Forget
sure.
it, yo.
airports.
I don't know. I ain't been to Dallas.
Okay, also I'll say O'Hare. I can't stand
Chicago?
O'Hare. Chicago O'Hare.
That shit is big as fuck,
it's
too.
too fucking big.
It's
What
big
about
and it's
Orlando?
far.
You're
What-
missing
what
your
about Orlando?
connection.
I don't go to that one that often enough to have an opinion on it.
been a while
It's
since I've been
fine,
Orlando.
but again, you got to take. If I remember correctly, you had to take a train to get
Yeah,
to.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't want nothing where I got to ride a train to get to the next thing. I actually find LAX to be much more manageable.
I like landing in, like, when it's manageable, I like it. I like landing in Boston just because it's this big.
Yes.
I like the small shit.
The small joints, Sumter, South Carolina, when I fly over there, I like that one. It's another real small. Oh, Wyoming?
The Vineyard, Martha's
The
Vineyard.
Wyoming airport? Oh my
like a
God,
cottage.
it's fire.
Yes, Martha's Vineyard one is that little ass plane you got to take to get from Boston to the Vineyard. It's terrifying. I hate that. I would
like
go
the
to
little
summer.
planes.
Love Field. That's the one you're talking about. The Dallas one.
Yes.
Love Field.
Yeah.
How you get there?
Privately owned. That's different.
That's the
all the hootenannies over there.
That's the one.
Where you be at. Fort Worth. But I don't know. I only been to Dallas a couple times. Anyway. What else? What else we got?
Come, you'll clean it up next time. You'll clean it up by Friday.
Y'all been watching? I've been watching my girl Angel Reese, and social media's been tagging all y'all. I guess they saying that y'all were Angel Reese haters.
What
So,
happened?
I'm not
Angel
saying
Reese
y'all are
hard.
Angel Reese haters. I'm just saying, but they've been tagging y'all because Angel Reese been lighting up the WNBA
Oh,
right
I know.
now. Just she has set a streak. She's got another 15 rebound game. I think it's 5 in a row. Some shit like she's like breaking all the records.
She's doing great. She's doing great.
She ball.
Let me let the audience know that facts don't change hate for me. Like, if I'm hating, and I didn't agree to that, but if I am, the facts ain't gonna change it. I'm just hating.
Might make me double down.
Yeah, I might stand strong. I might stand strong and she start doing good.
Find something else to hate about. I've been Angel Reese high from day one. So
Same.
I love her. I'm happy for her.
She's
I'm happy
cooking
for her.
right now. They lost on. Y'all don't give a fuck with them, but they played Minnesota on Sunday. It was a great game, and I went down to the end. And Angel actually hit a big shot, but they still lost. But she's just on fire, man. Also, Zion Williamson. What's going on with Zion Williamson?
Zion Williamson appears to be in a gang now. Pictures have been circulating online of him wearing purple bandanas and throwing up signs that I don't know. But I did applaud because he did need some protection from that Mariah Mills lady. Like, she was just having her way. So let me go get with fucking.
Gotta get protection.
gang over here?
I'm calling Big U or somebody. Somebody.
For my street affiliated people, what's the purple?
Yeah, thank you. I was that purple. What is it?
Oh, y'all want us to get indicted?
I don't know.
Okay, all right.
And
And why would you need to know? Well, it's
He also asked.
He's a nigga with a dick.
Well, okay, well, what the fuck does that have to do with the price of rice in fucking China?
He could join that gang.
She could too.
I think I could do.
Pop Mel inside her fucking head. She come over here talking about some Grape Street, some shit.
I like wine.
Yeah, she be over there gone. She be in the gang. Actually, she get the whole gang lit up. Like, she be why they become vulnerable. Anyway, it's crazy. Anyway, moving right along. What else?
What y'all think? They came out and said that they closed the Epstein investigation.
Yeah, because there's no list.
It was open before?
That was a load off.
There was no list, and they put the video out saying that no one entered. He did commit suicide.
So
We'll fold that up right now.
right. That part. Yeah. So the questions that are now coming up is like, so why is Ghislaine Maxwell in jail for 20 years for sex trafficking if there was nobody to sex traffic? And he killed himself because why? He just was having a bad day.
In case of the blues.
Case of the blues.
So
yep.
Ghislaine's $1 lawyer is saying, "Let me up out of here, okay?"
Oh yeah, they gotta be. They got. I would be.
She probably home. This is talking about like.
There are certain like conspiracies that like we all debate and argue. This feels like the least debatable conspiracy in the history of conspiracies. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know anybody that doesn't believe that this Epstein thing was a hit job. I don't know anybody that doesn't believe that the government conspired on this. I mean, I don't know anybody. I mean, it's so obvious to me.
Epstein, I still think they killed Sandra Bland. Nigga. You talking about Epstein? it don't take much to get me on.
Yo, you ever been to that island?
No.
Go ahead over there today.
No.
When you go, hey, I'm
you
talking
cool?
about
Hard pass.
No, I'm saying when you get close to the island, them niggas come outside. Whoa. Fuck y'all doing? Pardon me, Playboy. You got it.
Did you have to like show ID to get in?
I never been, asshole.
You talking like you was there?
No, you don't.
Yo,
They,
yeah,
you
I've never been.
can't.
And I feel like what he's saying is just island rules.
No, it's not. No, it's
If
not.
somebody own an island, I want niggas with rifles outside in case people approach.
When you go to any other island, you got met with rifles.
Does one person
Private
own
island?
the island?
It's nigga.
When I was in whatever town that was, and the driver said, "That's Prince Island right there," I think I seen a nigga with guns standing outside. Like you can't just walk up on somebody's island; they own it.
I can't. You got it.
Listen, to your point, if strange things with women were happening over there, I'd want security there too. But
Still to this day.
this was just confirmation to me that Trump name was on the list.
Oh yeah.
I like how they tried to pass it off like he didn't have a list. Like, yeah, he probably didn't just have like a piece of paper with all of his clients' names written on there.
Right.
It's in his phone. But the government has a list for sure.
Yeah.
And he had a list.
They got the manifest from the flights that was taken there.
Right.
All that shit. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Money talks, Aki. Bullshit.
That
Money.
nigga had a
Is
list.
that
They ran
not
up in that
money?
little 97th Street, that big ass little museum looking crib on 97th Street. They got all the goods right out the safe. I seen this doc. They got it. It was in there. They went in there a couple times. That's when they locked everybody up. Hey, when they did that sweep, they found something, y'all. What the fuck is going on out
Guess
here?
where the sweep went back?
Huh?
Right back in the cracks. Get that right back over there. Sweep that shit right back. Too much money.
Well,
Too much
America
influence.
ain't ever gonna really give a fuck about girls.
Facts.
They ain't never
That's
gonna care
facts.
in America about girls. No matter how old, no matter what age, no matter what color.
And they're going to care less about the morality of billionaires.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah. There you go.
They know good and goddamn well they killed Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
Duh.
But why they think we so dumb? Well, because niggas is dumb.
This one don't even feel like they think we dumb. This is almost just feel like they saying fuck.
So?
They
Well, they don't
are.
care.
They are saying
Yeah.
so. I
Yeah.
don't
Like,
care
nope,
what
yeah,
you
he
know.
does.
Yeah, sometimes
So?
it's not you dumb. Sometimes it's nothing you can do.
You
about
can't
it.
do nothing.
That's what this one feels like.
This is
Bro,
above
they
your
said
pay.
This
that
is what we
the
telling you,
cameras
shut
went
the fuck up.
down, and now they're releasing the camera footage.
Right.
You lying.
Yeah, the
They released the
excuse at
10-hour
the time was the cameras went down, so we can't
I remember
tell
that.
what happened.
Yeah, I remember.
And now they put out the camera footage.
Yeah, in this day and age of AI, nope.
Yeah,
nope,
come on, fam.
Nope.
And also, it's a jail, so it'd be the same shit all day, every day. You could just pick a different day and change the date. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like, oh, that Tuesday I was definitely wearing my cop uniform and sitting at the desk outside of the jail cell. Like,
Look, at 12:09.
Right.
It was 12:09 yesterday, too.
right. They ain't paint the walls or nothing.
We'll fold that up right now. Don't look away now, pussy. Don't look away. Don't look away now, pussy.
Just can't take that serious.
I'm sorry, bro.
We'll fold that up.
Do we want to talk about this Meg The Stallion? Meg The Stallion and Roc Nation dragged back into court after a federal judge refused to toss out the lawsuit from her former cameraman Emilio Garcia, who says while on a European tour, she forced him to watch her have sex with another woman inside of a moving SUV, fat shamed him, cut his hours in pay, and eventually fired him. He also claims he was blackballed from working anywhere else in the industry. Y'all niggas gotta stop that blackball shit. Nigga, nobody knew you. Niggas wasn't just blowing your phone up after this. Sorry. Claims he was blackballed from the industry. Emilio says Megan only felt comfortable doing which I'm not doing this with Emilio. I know we're in this era where you're just supposed to side with the victim. I'm not fucking with him. Sorry.
Yeah.
He's also saying that because he's gay, if I understand it correctly, that he was being targeted for his sexual identity, that she wouldn't have had this alleged sex with another woman in front of a heterosexual male.
Wait,
he
what?
needs to stop.
I'm like, have you ever met a heterosexual
Emilio
male?
has to stop.
Have you ever?
That is a reverse Uno card. So wait, she had sex with another woman in front of him because he was gay?
Judge Woods alleges that Garcia, who is gay, plausibly pleads that the alleged sexual encounter in the SUV in Ibiza created a hostile work environment based on plaintiff's sexual orientation.
I gotta watch this.
Plaintiff asks the court to draw the inference that Pete would not have engaged in group sex with other women in front of a heterosexual male. That Pete felt comfortable engaging in group sex with other women in front of plaintiff because of plaintiff's sexuality and gender.
I agree with him.
Stop it. Here you go with some bullshit. Go ahead, get your shit off.
Let me think about that.
Go
I
ahead.
agree with him.
Y'all are wrong then.
That
If
she
you
wouldn't
agree
have
with
did
him,
it.
you're wrong.
The heterosexual nigga might have been a participant.
And that's why she felt comfortable having sex with the girl without
'Cause he's
him
not
joining
tripping.
in,
He don't
because
care.
he don't give a fuck.
Well, that means that it starts before that night in question. I as in I'm her. I have gay people around me.
Okay.
I hang out with gay people. I'm friends with more gay people than I am heterosexual people because I feel more comfortable around gay people.
Okay,
That's
which
not
m-
just for her. That's for many women today.
It still don't negate what he's saying. He's saying if it would have been a dude.
He's saying you wouldn't
Would
have
y'all
fucked
have
It
jumped
wouldn't have
off-
been a dude.
Let me finish.
But my comprehension is great, so I know what you saying she said.
And I'm saying
my response to that is, if I'm her, it wouldn't have ever been a straight dude. If you I'm not fucking in front of you because you're gay. I'm hanging around you during. I'm comfortable with having you around for everything because you're gay. It's not I'm doing the fucking because you're gay.
Cool. So
Hey,
both
yo,
things can be
hey,
true.
Well, if one is true, then the other can't be true to me.
But
I get what you're saying. What,
To me.
what Joe's saying is, speaking if he were speaking for Megan, Megan would be saying, "I'm not. This has nothing to do with your sexuality. It's just that you're my friend. It just so happens that all my
You get what he just said.
That is what I just
That's what I just
said.
heard him say.
He said, "Yo, I'm hanging around you because you gay."
Right.
Yes.
Same shit, different pie.
Right. All my friends are gay. The sex that I'm having is not because I see you're gay. It's because you're my friend and I trust you. It would be like all my friends are black, right? If I was to do something in here right now in front of you, it's not because you're black, it's because you're my friend. You get what I'm
Yes.
saying? I told you something. I told you a secret this morning, hypothetically, right? I didn't tell you because you're black. I told you because you're my friend. It just so happens all my friends are black, and I made you my friend because you're black. That's what she's saying.
And that's totally different from this scamming ass nigga.
Or why can't it just be, yo, I'm a wild girl, I'm having fun. If it was a nigga here, I'd have popped off. The reason why I'm just having sex with this girl is because you ain't into this.
And that's what the plaintiff said. I'm not saying who's right. I'm just saying,
Not saying
those
like-
are two different good
Well, wait,
arguments.
no,
Straight nigga could have joined us. She'd have been with it.
But the
Right.
person that says that, I'm saying would be wrong for saying that because you are assuming that she would have fucked you if you were straight. And that's not true. So let's stop with the podcast shenanigans.
That's not what I'm saying.
If we are in, where they was at, Ibiza?
Ibiza.
Huh?
Ibiza.
Yeah.
But that's
Ibiza?
like Ibiza, that's what people call it. It's Ibiza. But yes.
I'm geographically challenged, so
I
please
know.
tell me what it is.
Ibiza, it's in Spain.
Okay, I don't
it's
care
the
about
party
what the
island.
cool kids
That's
say.
another
You
factor
in,
here.
You in Ibiza
If you in
on
Ibiza,
the
it's
highway with a girl in the car that you wouldn't mind fucking. Maybe you fucked before, or maybe in this moment you finding out that you could fuck. Your cameraman is there because we in Ibiza and every artist has the cameraman there. And when we start doing some shit in here, I am going to tap the person hired to record me and say record now.
Or not.
That's weird. That's,
Well, that part I didn't get.
That's the part that I can't rock with.
oh,
But wait,
shit.
hold on.
Then you wouldn't be around. You fired. See, and that's why I understand her firing. If I asked you to record some shit, I didn't ask you to take part in. This ain't the puff shit.
Yeah.
I didn't ask you to participate. I asked you to hit record because some shit is happening in the car. Yo, maybe I'm talking to the people
I'm
that
not
have-
saying it's not
Maybe I'm
realistically
talking to
happening.
the
This
people
shit- I'm
that
just
have
saying
been
this shit is
driving
illegal.
to South Jersey before, and the girl just starts sucking your dick, unexpected head. You would like the person in the back seat to get a pic.
I'm just saying this shit's illegal if they work for you.
Wait, hold on a second.
I want to see how you feel about what Homeboy said.
Poe is like, wait a minute. Note to self, don't go to Spain with
See, no, but that's what happens too much up here. Stop for a minute. Yes, what I'm saying sounds foreign and stupid to people that are just unfamiliar with randomly getting sex in a car with people. But if you've had sex in a car with not just the person that you're having sex with, then yes, jokes are flying. Phones are out. Like I sound like I'm saying something foreign, but I ain't.
It's different though. You're right.
Now there may be laws against it.
But look,
there may be a law against it.
You're right. Jokes will be flying, phones will be out.
Nigga,
her telling him to do that as her employee is where it's a problem.
I want to hear your
I'm talking about the
stance.
employee part. Like,
I really want to hear Mel's stance.
Because
in the eyes of the law, well, after I finish arguing with them, in the eyes of the law, I'm not arguing with y'all. I'm arguing culture rules versus the law, like I usually do in some of these instances.
Okay.
In the eyes of the law, she's wrong.
Then you got. If you go for the culture piece, then you got to expect. You got to roll the dice that your employee.
If I tell,
with it, is going to sue you.
Yo, how many? Let me ask you something. How many in-depth contracts do you think exist between the little camera guy that follows behind these artists?
Almost zero.
And the artists?
Almost zero. Almost zero.
Wouldn't you assume that there's a lot of gray area
A lot.
there?
Absolutely.
The artist is only
That's
saying.
great to me though.
No, it's great because the artist is saying tape everything.
Mm-hmm.
All the artist is saying is tape it all. That's it. No matter what, if a fight break out, tape it. If bitches start kissing over there, tape it. Anything that happens, you gotta tape it. And that's our confidential relationship. It's almost like the relationship between the artist and a personal assistant. You are gonna be privy to some things in your job that are not conventional. That's what I'm saying. So what it sounds like, and I wasn't there, I don't know, I'm just freestyling. What it sounds like is, we out of town, it's hot and heavy, we start fucking somebody that was there that was supposed to tape the whole night anyway. Don't not tape now. I've asked Erickson if he was down to tape some shit before. Like, it's a conversation that you have, is all I'm saying.
Right, but you just, like you said, a conversation. That sounds different than.
I know that.
Well,
you're by the law, you're right.
You need to do.
By the law, you're right.
Take the law off the table. Take the law off the table. I'm talking about informal rules. It's certain shit. Just like if I was your cameraman and you started doing a line of coke or you started doing heroin, our implicit rule might be, Mark, don't tape that shit. That's off. I don't want that taped. I would assume that would be the same thing for me having sex with somebody, particularly girl on girl action in the car.
Unless you're into
unless you
it.
tell me
Unless I
otherwise.
ask you to,
Unless
which
you
we're
actually
learning that people are into some other things sexually. This is where I disagree with your point that you just said.
Mm-hmm.
In this talk that we having, yes, you would always have that conversation.
Yeah.
In real life, no, you wouldn't. In real life, there's a thing where this is in the moment, instantaneous, spontaneous. It's almost like you doing a song in the studio and I'm an artist and I came to your studio and now we jamming on the track. Yeah, we should have a talk right now about splits and percentages. We're not going to do that.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that.
I get that.
There is no chance that will happen right here unless something else goes down.
I'm with you.
It's the same exact thing with the camera guy that you hired to tape everything. You don't know what he's allergic to. You don't know what is going to make him call the police. You don't know, and you maybe won't even know all the laws. You might not know that you can't get the fucking in front of this person.
That's some terrible. Yeah, I feel you. I disagree, but I hear what you're saying.
Totally.
But Ish, you were about to ask Mel a question.
No, I just wanted to see what her stance was.
No, give it to him. Gender war time. Come on, you know what's up.
It's not.
No, I need that right now.
No, I just don't see how we say discernment should be paramount on the artist and the business owner and all of those things when it comes to certain stuff. Then that same level of discernment, that same level, it's a power dynamic here. And that what we talk about often when it comes to certain demos, it's a power dynamic.
That's why he's right. That's why the guy's right. I'm on the pod arguing the other side, but ultimately the guy is right.
Legally, yeah.
Yeah, legally he's right.
Assuming this even happened, right?
You
'Cause
can't, yeah. But if this happened, you can't do that in front of me. I'm uncomfortable at work. I don't want to do this. I don't have the opportunity to tell
And
you that.
you're forcing me to tape this.
Yeah, you're forcing me to watch you tape.
Oh
your
God,
sex
I
is
gotta
crazy.
watch Meg fuck a girl.
That was literally that was first.
Ooh. Oh God. Oh, the nerve. Oh, alert the authorities. Call the fire. Call the fire.
Homeboy might not have looked at it like we would look at it.
Well, yeah, he's gay.
Wham.
I think
Or it's not because he's gay. He just doesn't like taping people fucking.
I think that he might have just got fired for something
And-
else, and
well,
he's
yeah,
pulling
and
this.
I think that's totally possible
That-
too.
that's a
I don't know
possibility,
who's
too.
telling
no,
the truth here.
Oh, I can tell you Parks is wrong. I can tell you that's wrong.
Why?
Why?
Because if I asked you to hit record when I'm fucking and you didn't, you're getting fired.
You didn't capture those moments?
You are fired because of that.
Yeah.
Because of that right there. I took you to Ibiza. Wait, and I took you to.
Some niggas with money are into that.
You are getting sued.
If I take
into that.
one of y'all to Ibiza and I start fucking in front of y'all, hit the record without me having to ask bitch ass niggas. How about that? Then nobody gets sued. I ain't have to say nothing. You just knew what time it was.
Where's your friend? If I'm fucking in Ibiza,
Yo.
the last thing I want one of y'all to do is pull out the camera.
Shit.
Am I fucking good? Am I pulling out a shot? How my shit look?
If I'm in my zone, I might be like,
Yo, my backstroke hitting.
My shit
Yo, we
glistening?
single?
Yeah.
It's different.
in this hypothetical, hypothetically, if I'm single and we on an island, I'm fucking. I don't want you to just hit the camera without conversation.
Camera.
Here y'all go with it.
I'm over there getting
If
my
I'm single.
own.
These are all hypotheticals that never happened.
If one of y'all start fucking your wife in front of me,
Hey, nigga, you crazy?
what the fuck are y'all talking
He
about?
was fuck they
What the
turning-
fuck are
he
y'all
turning
talking about?
Rick ass-
He turning Scorsese.
Here come the prudes. Oh, if I'm single and you lick me,
Nigga,
you're
fucking
taking
nigga,
this
nigga,
pot
nigga,
line
nigga.
shit too far.
What's that?
All right, keep your dick in your pants.
What's that cuck shit? Whatever that shit.
That's
nigga.
what you
I'm
better
not
do.
talking
Go
about
fuck in the
wife
bedroom like an adult.
And he'll be
Don't
at the
listen
door.
by the door neither, nigga.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
he gonna be at
freaky
the
ass
door.
nigga be at the
Did
door.
Ice come with us to Costa Rica?
No.
I'm not trying to
Next trip.
record none of you niggas fucking.
Next trip for you.
Don't bring your camcorder.
I'm not trying to either, but if we out and one of y'all begin around me,
You recording?
I'm taping it for the archives.
Why?
Yo,
Because why
do you
would
hear
you
this
do
nigga?
that in front of me?
That's your man.
That's your man.
You know what I mean? He got footage of you that you don't know about.
Yeah. No, you don't.
Yes, he do.
Yes, he
Oh,
do.
he don't.
You
I ain't got no footage of him. He don't fuck in front of niggas. His dick ain't like that.
You don't want me.
His dick ain't like that.
Hey, yo,
You know what I mean, Mark? Hey, Big Mark.
Yo.
Hey, Big Mark.
That nigga, hey yo, on
Hey,
the
Big
jump,
Mark,
on the
yeah.
jump offs, that nigga be in the corner
Hey,
like,
Big Mark. Look, now you want to reverse my joke. Look, now you want to reverse my joke.
You don't even want
Now
shit.
you want to reverse my joke.
Look, you don't
Hey,
want,
that nigga walk
No,
off to
look.
the other room.
me?
He hit me one night talking about, yo, you ain't got money for another room? No.
Yo, this nigga.
No, I don't.
Look,
We both.
here come the lies.
He's
Look,
about.
here come the lies. This nigga
All right,
won't
do they got a double bed?
cuffy.
No, nigga,
This
you
nigga
bitch.
will cuff.
No, you bitch ass
Yo,
like
it's
that, nigga.
four of them, nigga. Wait for us.
Look.
The one he want, he just.
Look.
Yo, stop looking. Yo, stop. Yo, I'm dead ass. This nigga, stop. Yo, don't look over here. Yo, my nigga's four of them. Share the bitch.
Niggas know what I do when it grow.
Yeah, grab
Don't play with me.
And hold her.
Niggas know what I do when it grow. Once it grow, shit. It's time. Uh-oh.
Nigga, hold him.
Uh-oh.
Hold him down. Share her, nigga.
Shit.
You got 3 more to pick, nigga.
Yeah.
Pick out of the 3. No, you pick out
Not
of the 3.
him. That nigga be in a corner.
said
All of them? Tongue kissing.
With 1.
Well, one. Yeah. Huh? That's what he do.
Sure, you talk to them bitches next 20 years. Shut up, nigga.
So? You could too.
Look, so.
You could too.
I don't want to talk to them. Fuck out of here.
I know.
Anyways, man. Meg, I empathize with you. I don't fuck with you at all, but I'm on your side in this. I know how to be objective when it comes to people I don't fuck with. Meg, this is bullshit, and Emilio could go. You should have been fired, that nigga. See, that need to be a thing, too. Even though they killed Rick Ross for his Breakfast Club interview where he was like, I'm not hiring no girls because I'm going to fuck y'all. They killed him like, oh my God, why you objectifying? Why you can't just hire?
That's honest.
Why? Niggas kept it a buck. Hey.
Nope.
See, I'm with having different rules to the workplace. Not here, because don't try it. But I'm just saying, if I was still in music, I ain't hiring no cameraman that is allergic to some spontaneous shit happening, is all I'm saying. That's it. But peace to Meg, peace to Emilio, peace to whoever Meg was fucking in there. Yeah. Meg is a little fat. that bitch.
And the bees will be a time.
That ain't no fucking easy. That bitch.
Should be in the air up
That'd
there.
be a little nicer. It's okay.
That girl right there, boy. That's my girl. Anyway,
Not even.
little hot self.
They got different hookah over there.
What else? What else needs our attention? Do we need to give therapy to Naomi Osaka?
What happened?
She did a press conference. And
She lost at Wimbledon sooner than we're used to her losing.
Oh, okay.
And in that press conference, I'll find it. She said, "No, I ain't gonna front. When I'm breaking a story, I want you to sit with Erickson. Like, I don't like it. You be jumping on my shit, and I'm not over that straw review. So, I'm not over it. I'm just trying to be honest.
Play it. Go ahead.
Negative human being today. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm just gonna be a negative human being today. I'm so sorry. Like, I have nothing positive to say about myself, which is something I'm working on. I think, yeah. I mean, it was my daughter's birthday, so I was happy about that this week. But other than that,
damn.
it's just today I'm just constantly replaying the match now. I'm just gonna be a negative.
Neutral button.
That is the clip.
Is she saying I have nothing positive to say like about my performance?
She said about herself.
about herself.
No, about herself and her
saying,
existence.
does she mean
Not
that?
no.
Yeah.
She definitely said about herself. And then the clip went around, and then she went on Threads. I was trying to find the thread. She went on Threads, and basically a couple of days later was like, bro, why is everybody like, why they keep clipping this up, and whenever I have like a bad moment, why are they trying to paint a narrative of me as like always being sad?
Well, I mean, a lot of people were very sympathetic about, after they watched this, and also because she stepped away from the game very publicly and stated the reason was her mental health was affected. So when you come back and this loss seems to be so dramatic that you say, I have nothing good to say about myself, not even just your performance, yourself.
That's alarming.
People were really alarmed.
But wasn't it right after the match?
Yeah, but I mean,
I'm taking it like she means performance.
That's what I mean.
Only because she said I keep replaying the match.
I keep replaying the match in my head. That's what I'm thinking about.
I think that when you take both things at the same time, when you think about the time that she stepped away from the game, speaking about her mental health, and these are the choice of words, people were very, very concerned about her. That's just
This is an alarming choice of words, whether she was talking about the match or not.
Yeah.
You don't hear people immediately after a game say, I have nothing positive to say about myself as a whole, which is how this is interpreted.
I didn't take it like I thought she was talking about the match. And if you interview like a great competitor, let's say Kobe, and Kobe played like shit and he lost,
I don't got nothing good to say.
I can hear Kobe saying, yo, it's no bright spots. I don't have nothing positive to say. Like,
okay, well, that's a false parallel because where they're bringing this conversation to is young female athletes who start families or have children in the height of their prime, in the prime of their career, maybe who weren't ready and I can't speak for Corday, I would never, he's a friend of the show, but what the conversation is becoming is women being convinced to have start these families while their career is popping. So I would say that is the difference between the Kobe shit.
It could be.
And I don't know. I think this is too sensitive for me.
Yeah,
I just want to add one other piece to her comment. I'm gonna read it exactly because she is sort of saying that she was only sad about the match because what she said is she said, "Bro, why is it every time I do a press conference after a loss, the ESPNs and blogs got to clip it up and put it up?" She said, "WTF? Why don't they clip my press conferences after I win? Like why push it out of them always sad?" So she's trying to say basically she was just in her feelings.
My feelings about a loss. And again, some of the great competitors, they don't be wanting to talk.
Yeah,
they're
not in a good mood.
Dog, they make them talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Like I don't want to come up here and be keying or I don't want to talk to you motherfuckers. Period.
We just got swept.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how I feel.
Well, then she should learn how to talk in interviews post-loss then.
And also,
Because you can't guilt people for caring about you.
But
people care.
And again, like
because the
Mel
context
said,
matters.
you leave because of mental health. People are going to put you in a different microscope now.
Exactly, and that's why I think to your point, like she should say, like, hey,
She gotta clear it up.
when I feel like this when I lose like this, I don't have anything positive to say. I don't have anything good to say after getting my ass kicked or whatever. Then this isn't even a story. But when you take out the competitive part of it, you just say like, yo, I just feel so bad about because I agree with y'all. I mean, lots of athletes, especially male athletes, feel exactly like this. But we haven't thought about them as suicidal.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or we haven't thought about them as having mental health issues when she's already, like you said, led with that.
Oh, you haven't thought about him pregnant.
Yeah, right. So there's a lot of other factors here, but I'm just glad she's okay, and I hope that this is just about the loss. And I hope that,
as she said, yo, fam, I lost.
Yeah.
Why y'all bringing this up?
Well, we hope she's not lying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm hoping that this isn't a
it.
cover for how she. Yeah, I hope that really is just about the loss because I love a good competitor. I love somebody who takes losses that serious.
I have a question for you guys about that. I do see like a lot of people criticize post interviews and tell people that they should speak a certain way. What was the football player that used to not
Marshawn.
want to speak?
Marshawn.
Like, is that a thing that's in their contract? Are you contractually
Yes.
obligated to
Yes.
speak?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I think
You have
His
to
quote
speak to
used
the
to be,
press.
yo, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Because if you,
got it. So you get fined. So you cannot sit there and not talk.
Yeah, and you can't not show up.
like literally, he
Got
went
it.
there.
Or you
He
get
went to
fined.
Got
one
it.
of the press conferences, and that's all he said to every question.
More than one. He used to say, yo,
Oh, yeah.
I'm just here so I don't get
Yeah.
fined.
And that's part of being
Do
a
you think
professional.
that should still be in the contract
Yes.
for you guys? Do you think that people should,
Yes.
if they take a loss, they shouldn't just go home and sit within themselves?
No.
Or should they-
I think they should
you
be
bring
able
the
to.
world into your feelings?
Yo, you asking for somebody to control a lot of emotions in the
I agree
moment
with that.
because
Yeah, exactly.
then you fuck around and say the wrong thing in that press conference, they're gonna chew your ass up. So you asking for and right in the moment. It ain't like this is tomorrow and I had some time to cool off. I just lost by a bullshit call by a ref or some fuck shit happened. They should have called this. We lost. We out the playoffs. Now I got to come and sit to y'all and ask me, hey, what would you have done different in third quarter? Bro, get the fuck out my face.
Mark, why do you think that they should
Same way we talk about how some of this shit comes with the gig up here in terms of people
That's
being
what I'm
on your
about to
ass
say.
and social media and so forth. That shit comes
That's
with
the
the
job.
gig. It's
That's how they're able to
different,
pay
though.
you that
You're
much.
making 40, 30, 50 million dollars a year. Yeah, you're going to have to answer, how do you feel about the loss?
Because
Got
the
it. You
part
should
why
be able to work through that.
Part of why you make the money is because of the TV deal, and part of the TV deal is the post game press conferences. Part of it is engaging the fans. The fans want to know how you feel after the loss, not just after you win.
I get it.
I get that it sucks, but that's
I'm
the
talking
job.
about just right after. That's all I'm saying.
Yes,
Hey, do a press conference tomorrow morning.
That's
No.
when you
No.
want it.
Who's watching the game tonight? I mean, after the game, I want to know.
Monday morning, ain't
When you
nobody
watch the NBA Finals or the Super Bowl, I don't want to hear what Monday morning.
Y'all, I promise y'all, we don't have to debate that.
Yeah.
We want to hear the speech when we hear the speech. We don't want to wait till the morning.
Sports content is as important as the sport itself, damn near.
Got
And
it.
And we see that
It
now
is
based
what
on
it
the
is.
money that they getting.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, in the morning, I want to hear what we think about what we
What
heard.
Stephen A. Smith thinks.
No,
not
what
you
we.
think.
I didn't fuck him. We, us.
Yeah.
Nigga, fuck these other niggas. I want to hear us. I ain't big enough nobody else. Anyway. And not fuck Stephen A. Smith, but you know what I'm saying. And shout out to Max Kellerman, back for the boxing match.
Yeah.
Back for the
Yeah.
boxing
They
match.
said
I've
they
been
found
asking, where's Max? They found him. Go Max.
Yo, I love when he talks about boxing.
Nah, that's his thing.
I love Max.
That's his real bad.
I love him, period. But yeah, boxing.
boxing
He gets.
is bad.
He knows. Like, I love watching. It's like watching Joe Rogan do like UFC. I love watching Max Kellerman do boxing. Yo, they just watching experts talk about expert shit is just dope.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
We've been talking about the weekend earlier and sort of what we did, but one of the things that, that stuck with me was the shooting in Philadelphia.
Yikes!
I don't know if y'all heard about it, but I'm so tired
Saw
of
it,
this.
heard about it.
Is that the one on the ring camera?
Yes.
Yep, Grays Ferry mass shooting. 3 people ended up dead. One of the people, and obviously condolences to the families of all the victims. But I was really struck by this one story of Azir Harris. This is a young man who was a victim of gun violence before he was shot and became wheelchair bound at 17. He bounced back, got his life, seemed to have gotten his life together.
Became an advocate for gun violence.
Became an advocate, right. Trying to fight gun violence, trying to, bring community together. And here he is, he gets shot again and is killed.
His baby mom got shot too.
Yeah. I mean, this is...
That's awful.
I can't even imagine as his father. His father's been talking in the media a little bit. I can't even imagine the pain he's going through, or all of his family's going through.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those stories. It's so absurd. I mean, the idea that could happen to somebody twice, and the idea is if you don't do nothing, you ain't got nothing to worry about. If you're not committing crimes, you got nothing to worry. It's bullshit.
That's not true at all. That's not how life
It's
works.
even worse
Especially
today.
in our
Yeah.
communities.
Listen, Mona was up here talking about how crime in Philly and the shootouts is like up.
Yeah.
Recently, that has been a topic of conversation.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar enough to chime in on it, but they've been wilding out there.
It's getting bad. It's one of the reasons I left.
I watched that video, bro. I watched it. The
Y'all never get sick of that?
yeah,
And I want to hear from y'all.
No,
Yes.
I do. I don't really watch that
usually
shit.
don't.
That shit is terrifying.
I can't. Usually, I don't even. That shit just kept. I kept seeing it, so I just watched it. But I immediately regretted watching that shit.
Yeah, I saw it. I didn't know what I was about to watch. Like I saw it, the reckless nature in which they were shooting, and the careless nature. Like yo, I don't care if I get. They was just standing up. It looked like you was watching some shit on John Wick. The gun,
like
the switches,
GTA.
the gun was just going like this, yo, in the dude's hand. Like the shit was shooting so rapidly, he couldn't even really control it. Then the people was just shooting over their head. You know how in like cop movies, they'll just shoot, and just shoot up in the air to get the people. Bruh, that's how they was just shooting. You know what I'm saying? So if you was down that end of the street, it was 50-50. Or less than the probability
I'm watching
that you could
motherfuckers pile on top of each other to try to just get some type of cover.
Yo, it was bad, bro. It was real bad. But
and then the person that was shooting back from the balcony that couldn't control the switch looked like he was about to shoot people that were
was right there,
right there.
Yeah.
Like one dude started shooting and this man jumped up to start shooting too. He ain't even really lay down yet. I was like,
that could have been really bad.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people that survived that horrific incident, and definitely shout out to the family, friends, and loved ones of the people that lost their life over this 4th of July weekend. I know I saw another video where a young nigga in another town, I don't remember the town, just started shooting at police. They ended him immediately. I saw some other shit. In New Jersey, they had a little fight. I think this is the first time in New York that they report no shootings and no murders on the 4th of July.
Right.
So
that's
and it's crazy that we got to brag about that.
Yeah, right? That is,
brag, no, but
Highlight.
make mention of
Yes.
and at least acknowledge.
Yes.
Yeah, that's important. Listen, I hate to be that guy because fireworks are great. 4th of July, America's birthday, yada, yada, yada. But this entire strip this year, when the fireworks are on the east side versus when the fireworks are on this side, it was a lot more peaceful over here.
I bet.
Yes.
I hate to be that guy.
It was.
But without the traffic, without the tourists, without the...
You about to be a Republican, yo. I hate to be that guy, but lead them niggas over there. Yo. You about to be him.
Oh, I'm not saying niggas.
I'm
just saying traffic. Don't pay me to be that guy.
Yeah. It was peaceful.
It was.
It was.
I like peace.
Me too. By the way, I want to shout out Baltimore and Chicago. Both have black mayors.
Yes.
Homicides down significantly. In both cities. I think 33% Chicago, maybe even 50 in Baltimore. I don't remember the Baltimore number, but it's really high. So we are seeing some things work. Whatever's working to get that peace you're talking about.
The Baltimore mayor, he implemented mad social programs for the kids. Like he spent a shit ton of money to implement all these things to kind of keep them busy and to distract them to what positive things, and it's paying off in the numbers.
That's what's frustrating to me. We know what works. Like it ain't like we don't know.
What, man?
You don't do that. You don't do this working.
I'm sorry. That was an ill-timed laugh. I'm watching something on Max that's like American Psychos or American Crazy Niggas. And in the most recent episode,
American Crazy Niggas.
In the most recent episode, in the 80s, Baltimore got a black sheriff. And it was a big deal because shit was really corrupt at the time. He might have been the first black sheriff in a long time. Anyway, he got in there and got as crooked as could be. Yo, when I tell you this nigga was going crazy. So he get in office and starts a private security firm. Long story less long. He starts a private security firm, which maybe you can do as the sheriff, but he was sending policemen to go do these private contracts and not paying them. He was just sending policemen to go do their...
You on company time, nigga. Go get that overtime. Get that OT.
So he was getting all this money, and then he started abusing and sexually abusing the women that worked with him. So then it got hot. So then a young black cop ran against him. Oh, he's trying to run for mayor or some shit. So a young black cop, a deputy, ran against him, won, he killed him right after his party he threw for winning. It's deep.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna have to
I read an
check that
article I
out.
was going to send you.
You want to see that?
I'm chomping at the bit to see
Y'all know
that
Mel
shit.
can't
That
fuck
shit
with me. Mel can't fuck with me. You're my son.
Oh, man.
You got it. I'm going to send it to you. I'll take a picture and send
all
it to you in case I'm jacking the name up.
Okay, and right now I'm watching like unknown serial killers, so you probably haven't even started that doc. But I wanted to shout out the names of those mayors. Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott. He invested in 42 summer youth camps, 29 literacy programs, extended the rec center hours to 11 p.m., planned block parties, opened the pools for safe fun, and opened several schools up for summer classes. Crime is down 62%.
62. That's even better.
Wow. Yeah, 62. And
Salute to that brother.
in Chicago, it's Governor Wes Moore. Yeah, it's amazing.
I read an article the other day that said prison populations are way down and will be down like
half.
More than like 60% in the next few years, which I thought was pretty interesting, especially with your stances on prison reform.
It's the peak of 2.5 million was about 10, 12 years ago now, maybe even a little bit more. And it's been going down.
That was the peak?
Yeah, 2.5 million was the peak, yeah.
It's cited here at 1.6, but now it's 1.2 and they are
in the state?
No, this was
the national prison was the peak was 2.5 for sure.
I read the article Parks read. It said 1.6, but
this was in the Atlantic.
Yeah. But if it's down to 1.6 now or whatever, I mean that's amazing.
I think it's at 1.2 now.
Yeah, it's at 1.2. Yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah, so they said that based on all those old, what I took from it was the crack era. And a lot of people were getting long ass sentences in the crack era. A lot of them are coming home, and because we didn't have the crack era again, that significant amount of crime didn't repeat itself necessarily.
Okay, so then what happens with the whole prison industrial complex?
You
What
start
happens?
arresting immigrants.
Yeah, I was about to say
They're gonna start locking
I thought they were deporting them.
They're gonna start locking motherfuckers up again.
They know
Because they need them for the work.
They're coming for you.
Yeah.
Are you natural yet?
I'm working on
So
it.
not yet, right?
I'm working on it.
Get it together.
Okay?
y'all.
I just sent in all my
Hey, you hear
paperwork.
that? You hear that? Freezer, ice, whatever.
Freezer.
Hey, what's it name? Freezer burn. Y'all hear that? It ain't done yet. You can get her. She at the hookah spot.
I'm just working on it. Okay.
You ain't studied yet?
No, I don't.
No,
have
I'm asking you because I remember when a couple of my peoples did it. Yo, the
test ain't
we
easy.
won't pass that test.
Well, guess what? When I do the
yourself.
test, you guys can quiz me, okay?
Them niggas be
I'll
out
bring
like
in all-
flashcards. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
who is the Secretary of Defense of the?
I might actually.
It'd be like
excel
that.
at
Like that shit is hard. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, if you are ICE agent in Blue on the Hudson on the weekend, please, please
That's
show
not
mercy.
nice, nigga.
You won't find me there.
If you're an ICE agent right across from the chart house,
You'll fly somebody else.
right next to Drift. Hello? That's bad?
Yeah.
Yes. That's bad.
Hey, if you an ICE agent, they got valet over there too. If you valet and just run in, you can spot her. She's sitting outside being cute.
She not gonna run.
I won't
being
be
fast.
I won't be at Blue. Got a new place. And don't tell them what the fuck it is.
Hey,
Don't tell them what it is.
Big man.
Also, because this platform is so big.
Tonight's the night we will share. Turn off the lights, come close to me. Tell me right now, you're all I need. If you tell me Keith Washington is on,
What?
you know Keith Washington?
No, I don't know him. That's like just one of my favorite songs.
It's on what? Though?
Huh?
What you was gonna say? It's on what?
On ice?
No. Tonight.
on the list.
Let's make our love last all night long.
Actually, what, man?
I was saying,
Tell me.
what does he look like right now?
Keith Washington?
Yeah.
Look him up.
Oh, girl, if you'll fuck, I'll be sure today you'll fuck Keith Washington.
Who said she'll do that?
I said if. I didn't say she would. I said if. I'm not putting that on.
If was.
But I'm saying, if you think, because that was your bag, the I'll be sure, the Keith Washington,
I'll be
Christopher
sure.
Williams.
Yeah, that was Raheem from Juice. That was a time.
Yeah, all of the same nigga.
That was a time. Yeah, I was like 14, 15. That was a time. And then.
Look where your mind was at 14, 15. We can't highlight it
You were in the
because.
Black Guys at 14, 15?
Was what?
You were in the Black Guys? Were you always in the Black Guys?
Yeah, change it up.
Yes.
No, I don't know.
Oh, yes.
I didn't know. In Canada, I didn't know if it was white, if it changed.
No, we have a massive black population in Canada. West Indian, African. Yes.
Tonight's the night.
We'll fold that up right now.
There we go.
Fold it.
We'll fold that up right now.
Yes.
now.
It's getting folded.
Pussy.
Anywho's, the other mayor was in Birmingham.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't think it was Chicago. I thought it was.
Yeah. Birmingham
Chicago's
mayor.
down too.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's 33%.
Because the
Was
one I
it-
heard was Alabama.
Yeah, Birmingham Mayor Randall Woodfin has led an aggressive, community-driven approach that's paid off. The city's homicide rate has fallen by 52% compared to last year. So
I love that
Nice.
shit.
definitely wanted to give them a shout out.
52%.
Shout out to them.
That's massive.
That's amazing.
It's amazing.
Double check that. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought Chicago was down too. Maybe I'm wrong. No, Chicago has a historic drop in violent crime too in the first half of 2025. So there's another black mayor.
Dope. Even
Brandon Johnson, Brandon Scott, and
Is Westmore, is that their governor?
that's in Maryland.
Westmore is the governor of
Maryland.
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 Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's Brandon Scott and Brandon Johnson are the mayors.
All right,
of
that's
Chicago,
peace.
Baltimore.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right, y'all. Shout out to all the Brandons out there.
B Diddy.
Baron Davis, everybody. What else is in point? It's a good pod. It's a real good pod, y'all.
Oh, we do have to say rest in peace to Young Noble.
Young Noble.
Of the Outlaws.
Big Jersey.
For sure.
Jersey. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
For sure.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
47 years young.
Big Jersey. Shout out to the Outlaws. I love y'all.
This Texas situation was also pretty crazy.
That was
Horrible.
nuts.
Yo, we was talking about the thing with the switches in the shooting. I had to turn off the TV. My girl was showing me something yesterday, and it was a family. It was the mother, the father, the kids, and they were just standing in the flood, and the water was coming. I had to cut it off because it literally showed the whole thing. I had to cut it off. They was in the middle of just the water. That shit was crazy. Now in the phone era, because you could be standing in safety filming somebody else going through some real crazy shit. I was like, no, I can't. So they said the water out there rose 26 feet, yo.
They got like 4
minutes.
months worth of rain inside of like
26 feet in
hours.
45 minutes, they said. Like, what?
that's crazy. That
You can't even really prepare for that.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
Like,
what can you
yo,
do?
people's houses was
Well,
The
you
clip
could have
I
had
seen-
advance notice, like, what would have happened if he hadn't got that federal agency. So, and they would have gotten evacuation notices. There still would have been loss of life, but there would have been more warning than they had.
That's real.
Possibly.
You go on it, boy. Just look Canadian.
No,
Little Canadian motherfucker boy.
no. That's an indictment on the Trump administration.
yeah.
That is where I'm directing that to.
Because they killed the famous shit.
Rest in peace to the people that
Rest
lost
in
their
peace.
lives and to the people that are still looking for their loved ones.
True indeed.
And
Fuck
just
Joel
lost the cribs.
Osteen,
Yeah,
too.
all that.
They showed a clip of a lady who was clearly sick in a hospital bed in what I think was her home or a home with the water just coming up to the bed. It was horrible. It was horrible. I'm like, how did the cameraman tape, nigga? Put this shit down. Help.
Yeah.
But yeah, rest in peace. These stories, some of these stories that some are horrible. For y'all people that be rushing the summer to come, summer is when the worst news hits.
Yeah.
You people don't be watching news, I can tell.
I don't. They want to go to the same school?
They at the same school. Yeah, they got to go do their orientation or 3-week, whatever the fuck. They out there for a little while.
That's dope, huh?
Shout out to them.
Shouts to them.
Shout out to them. Hey, keep your head in the game.
It's a lot of games. It's all different games.
God don't make mistakes. I shouldn't have went to college. As much as I hear Mark and be like, "Damn, college
Why
might
you
be
say
cool," but nah.
Nah, you should've went.
What do you think college would have been like for you?
You would have liked it. They would have changed you too. For the better. Because when you was young, you was on some bullshit. College is kind of fly, yo.
College was lit.
College is kind of fly, especially like if you live on campus or something. That shit is kind of fly.
Yeah, your interpretation of college is that it's the school system and it's not. It's different.
It's different.
It's a lot of social. It's more social shit.
College is not a school system.
It is
is.
a school system, but it's not like the public school system that you went
it's
to.
nowhere
And,
near like.
like you can study what you want to study from people that you want to study.
Yeah.
Yo, you don't come to class, so?
I want to have this talk without my college system beliefs.
Yeah. No,
It's expensive a lot of times. So.
no, but I'm just saying, like socially is where in my opinion, most of the growth happens.
We had this talk before, I think, in Bark's house, but they're saying that the colleges are doing a lot of incentivizing to keep people coming to the college
Yeah,
because they're
they're always
projecting
doing
that
it.
by the
It's
year
business.
2040,
It's business.
they're having trouble.
A lot, dog.
They say that they're having some trouble. That's all I got. I'm
Especially
trying to
getting
get
in
my
there.
dad on my phone again. But
Shout out, dog. High schools. Shout out to one of the prominent high schools around here, Montclair Immaculate. It was like a real popular Catholic school. Like a lot of the blacks went there, like from the hood. They just shut it down. They can't, like the revenue's not coming in. They can't
it's
afford
hard.
to keep some of these schools. So same thing is going on with a lot of colleges. They don't have enough revenue coming in.
Male
They
attendance is really down.
shutting them down. Male,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I mean, some of these HBCUs, it's like 4 to 1, 5 to 1. It's tough. Even ones that have had better attendance, like Howard, are still down with male attendance.
That sounds like a perfectly great reason to go to college.
Right. Yeah.
Who you gonna pick?
Just me.
Yeah, it's just
That
me.
sounds like a througme every night, but we're forcing every night.
yo.
He's
And
the
with a
cameraman.
cameraman. What?
So y'all think I would have enjoyed it even though I don't like condoms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? They didn't like them neither.
And they got the
They
clinic
did
right there.
not.
Oh yeah, you never leave
I
campus.
would have just seen a guidance counselor.
One stop
Ain't
shop.
no guys counselors in college. Dog, what?
What was y'all SAT scores?
I got an 1170, but I didn't know how to take the SATs. And I answered every single question.
What year you graduated high school?
2001.
You?
I don't remember. And I didn't do
I had 1172,
PSATs.
but
Can I get my question
I was
answered
15.
first?
no, I said 1170. But
you
they
said
changed
1170,
They changed the
1170.
SAT.
I said I don't remember. I have to look.
They changed
Freeze.
it. When we
I didn't
left.
take the SAT. I took the ACT.
You had to
Did you
be
take it, Flip?
different, nigga.
Mel, did you? Oh, you wouldn't take it.
We don't have
Got
SATs
it, got
in
it.
Canada.
Did
No.
you take it?
No, not at all.
Yeah, it was different.
I ain't take the SAT, the pre-SAT.
I wish I would have spent more time learning how to take it. I was like, I don't want to take that. I'm going to take that. And then I just took it.
1170 cold was good in our day.
No, in our day,
Yeah, it's not bad. It wasn't bad.
1170 was you was.
I think I would have
Yeah.
got higher if I would have known how to take the test.
It's interesting you two got the exact same score.
That is interesting.
The highest score is a 1600 or 1500?
16.
1600.
16.
Yeah, when I went to my little brother's graduation, the salutatorian, I got like a 1350 on that motherfucker. I was like, ooh, fancy.
Yeah.
I did graduate with a 387 though from college.
Ooh.
From college. Nice.
I woke up so excited to take the pre-SAT. Man, the disappointment that set in when they told me I didn't qualify to take it because I hadn't been in school.
Why were you excited to take it at all?
Yeah. I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't know that.
Because I used to, when I was young and pure and all of this jaded bullshit didn't come into play, I used to be excited about tests.
You tested.
I used to be real bright.
You tested
I
well.
want to test to see how I'm crushing everybody.
You seem like
But
you would be good at testing.
You had to go to school to test.
I didn't know that the
I didn't know that
PSATs or
either.
SATs were dependent on
Yeah, I've
attendance.
never heard that before.
At Lincoln High School in Jersey City, it was for sure. I couldn't take it.
It makes sense. A lot of schools use test, like they assume the kids who don't come to school are going to do lower, and if they want to keep their overall scores higher, they stop you from taking the test so that they can look.
That makes sense.
That's the.
And at that point, I think my attendance kept me from even being able to attend school. So let me shout out Lincoln. So I couldn't take the test. If you can't even, you're not supposed to be here.
Got you.
Yeah, I never took the pre-SAT.
Me either. I didn't.
Never. I took the SAT in 10th grade.
What was the
First
difference
time.
between the ACT and SATs?
It was a different test.
Oh.
For the slow kid.
It was.
There's a lot of Canadians. He ain't got, hey, that was for the kids. That was a couple of screws short. What else is important or unimportant? Let me look at my list. Zion and the gang. Meg sued for fucking Epstein. We did that. Oh, homeboy that lost his hand, right? That was important to Freeze. He came in with that one. Let me hear it, Freeze.
Nah, I just saw it going around. Like we knew. I was waiting for a report for somebody
Every
to do
year.
it.
For extra.
Well, we called it on the last pod. We said, shout out to y'all. It's y'all last day with these hands.
Yep.
Y'all gonna blow your hand off.
Yeah, that was it. It was just him with some like bootleg M80s, and was posted a video saying he gonna blow somebody. I'm gonna blow somebody the fuck up today.
Now, who's this person again? What's his name?
For extra.
And why do we know him?
Why we know any?
Why
of
is he
these niggas?
famous?
Why do we
Why
know
is
any
he
of them?
popular?
They said he a rapper from out west.
Exactly.
Why do we know any of them?
And the guy that was knocking people out, they said.
God.
Yeah, he was knocking people out. God.
Just walking up to them and knocking
No,
them
not
out?
walking up to them, but he would shoot you the fair one, and his knockout rate was
He was
high.
good at it. Yeah.
Yeah, so people showed him love.
And he
out
just
there.
came home with some shit, right?
I think so, yes.
Mad reasons. I just heard mad reasons to want more people to know your name. That's funny. It's odd. Like even in that little speech y'all just did, let me know who he is. I just heard like a lot of reasons for somebody to want their name known to like more people.
I mean, listen, I don't put it past nothing today. But still in all, just coming off of 4th of July, I was waiting for a story of somebody blowing their hand the fuck off, and it just happened.
And they did, and it happened.
Whether it was real or not.
Well, I was waiting for that story too. Very disappointed that it wasn't somebody's hand I give a fuck about. Sorry, 4 extra. That's one. 2, I don't believe anything about 4 extra's hand. Not for 1 second. Nor do I believe anything to come out of Adam 22's mouth. The no jumper camp. Anybody that want to be a rapper that I never heard of rapping before. I don't believe one word of it. He did the video with the M80s. Them M80s look like some other shit, but he did a video. Oh, I'm about to blow something up. Ooh, look at these, look at these, look at these. Then the word comes out. He blew his hand up. Then the picture comes out of him sitting on the curb with his whole hand off with blood here and every person in the background just looking like nothing's happened. I believe that to be AI. Y'all want to roll with it? Cool. Then his sister started a GoFundMe. Allegedly the sister, because I don't know nobody's family. Allegedly his sister started a GoFundMe saying, yo, homeboy blew his hand up. I need some. I did not donate. I closed my laptop. I shut it down. And my iPad. All the electronics. I gathered them up. And then he put out an x-ray of his broken hand. And with all of that proof, I don't believe none of it. Really? Sorry.
So he didn't blow his hand off?
Yeah. So it's just broken, not
He
blown
got
up?
X-rays,
Well, he
right.
blew his hand off, and then Adam said, no, he only blew off a couple of fingers, but nobody's seen his hand. Nobody's seen him in the hospital.
But they had pictures of his finger on the floor. That's tough.
Stop it. I'm just saying, I don't believe it.
I got you.
I don't. Sorry.
Hey,
for
listen,
extra.
like we said today, you got to have that stance though.
Sorry that happened to you if it did, and if you didn't,
yeah.
Nice little ruse.
It's too perfect of an alley-oop for the kids on the internet to say, it looks like you're going to need 4 extra fingers. kids, these little internet kids. They say, yo, 4 extra blew his hand off. Here they go. Oh, lucky he gonna have.
4 extra. Oh my God.
Oh shit, yo. Jesus, man.
Disgusting.
Hey, JPP did it and signed contracts after that.
Got busy too.
And won a ring.
4 extra.
And got some money.
4 extra would be cool. Adam can't lose nobody else, man. I don't care if I'm more immature than y'all. Fuck y'all. Y'all can leave. I'll sit there and make Adam jokes. What else? What else we got? What else we got? Let me see. Let me check my list. Let me see. Chris Paul has announced next season will be his retirement season. Now,
joking.
Mark, you don't know. Parks is and has been a long time Chris Paul hater.
I gathered that from your oh no. Why?
Yeah, he hates him.
I don't know. I forgot now at this point. No, I'll say what it was. I watched him get cooked in the playoffs every year, and everybody's like, he's one of the top 3 point guards of all time for years, and he's not.
So the fans made you hate him.
Yes.
Chris Paul's an elite point guard, but
Chris Paul's elite, bro.
He's a very good point guard.
I mean,
wow.
I'll just say this: as of 5 years ago, I don't know now because I haven't really. There was a point as late as 5 years ago where his PER was the best ever among point guards. I know that's not everything. I mean, I'll take Magic over him. I'll take Isaiah over him. I'll take maybe Jason Kidd. I don't know, but he's dope. But what I love about Chris Paul is his spirit, his heart, and the fact that, as the head of the Players Union, he stood up and spoke out. And obviously during all the uprisings, he was one of the leaders taking a stand. So Chris Paul, and he's just a good dude. And I love that he's getting a farewell tour. I love when the greats get a year where they can go to every arena, get a standing ovation, get the highlight tape, and get the love that they deserve. And he's been doing this for 20 years now? Damn near?
Yeah, probably.
Almost.
Yeah,
I can't remember when he was drafted because LeBron was drafted in 2003. He was after LeBron, right? So,
but
that's 22 years ago. Yeah, he's probably 20 years.
Yeah,
I
after
think it's be 20 years. He deserves all of it. So
For
shout
sure.
out to him.
Yeah, let me not let the internet jokes of my Chris Paul hatred. He was a very good point guard and
Elite.
Yeah, for sure.
Top 10.
Top 10, maybe. Yeah, I might give you that.
Yeah,
maybe.
Okay.
But top 10 what?
Point guard.
Stop it.
He's top 10.
He's higher than top 10.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just saying top 10, like wherever you want to place him.
He's high. Top 10 is a disrespectful. Mark Price is top 10, niggas. What you talking about?
Mark Price is not
you
top
want your-
Of course not.
Got your
But
Mark
whoever's- Name the top 10 point guards all time then.
Top 10 point guards. Magic is a non-negotiable. Isaiah's a non-negotiable.
Sure. John
Steph Curry's a
Stockton.
non-negotiable.
John Stockton, Steph Curry.
John Stockton, that's 4.
Jason Kidd.
Steve Nash, Jason Kidd.
Kidd.
Steve
Steve
Nash.
Nash.
Oscar Robinson.
Oscar Robinson.
Before
You
my
gotta
time,
do it.
but okay.
If you
How
put
many
Oscar
still
in there,
gotta do it?
that's 7.
Jerry West is a 2, right?
He's
Yeah.
a 1, 2. He's like a 1, 2, but I'd say him as a 2 for now.
Oh, Pistol Pete. Yap.
Might not
You
make
Again,
can't
before
name
my
10
time,
without
so I
Pistol
don't know.
Pete.
I mean,
if you got a father, talk to him about Pistol Pete.
Yeah.
Pistol Pete was the shit, but is Pistol Pete above Gary Payton? Is Pistol Pete
Yes.
above? Okay, I'm asking.
They had GP and Rajon Rondo rounded off that list. That was the 10 that they just put out recently.
You almost made me want to call my dad and ask him what you just said. Is Pistol Pete above Gary Payton?
I
many
think
years
Pistol
did he
Pete is
play?
above Gary Payton. But I didn't watch enough of him play. His his shooting numbers are like amazing. But again,
There was no 3-pointer, and his scoring is what it was.
when they did a thing of where he was shooting from, they did the advanced stats to show like where he was shooting from. They were basically like his 3-point percentage. With
it was out of here.
Yeah,
It was out of here.
Pistol Pete didn't miss.
Arguably invented all of that Jason Williams, Showtime, behind the back, under the leg shit in the 40s and 50s.
Yeah,
Like, what are we talking about?
y'all don't have Westbrook in the top 10. I noticed.
I just asked
I can't put
ChatGPT
him
just
in.
for the fuck of it.
I can't put him in.
Just for the fuck of it.
Yeah.
Magic. This is in order. Top 10. Magic, Steph Curry, Oscar Robertson, Isaiah Thomas, John Stockton, Chris Paul, Jason Kidd, Steve Nash, Gary Payton, Walt Clyde Frazier.
Oh, and they got GP.
Oh, Clyde was a 1?
And
Yeah,
then
Clyde's the one.
honorable mentions: Tony Parker, Kyrie Irving, Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook, Dame Lillard.
Okay, that list has never seen Pistol Pete. I take it back. Some of them names don't belong in front of Pistol Pete
Yeah,
Once you got to the honorable,
Pistol Pete's a tough one. You know,
because nobody ever saw him.
yeah, and his
And
numbers
nobody does
don't.
research today.
Yeah,
But
and his
his
numbers.
See, that's the part I don't know about. That's the part I don't know about. But anyway,
But Chris Paul's up there. I think Chris Paul's top 5,
fuck Parks.
maybe top 7.
and that was based on
I think he's top 10.
overall impact, stats, accolades, and influence on the game.
Yo,
So I kind of agree with that.
off of this for a second. I know you and I like to stay tuned to the New York mayor candidacy.
Yes,
They still wilding?
You see Cuomo and Eric Adams is fighting now.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it.
Just like you told me they would.
Yeah.
But
You said that
it happened faster than he just told me that. And now they beefing.
Yeah.
And Eric Adams is making sense. They fighting over who should sit down. I don't even see where Cuomo has an argument in this.
Right.
Eric Adams is like, yo, dog, you just lost by 12%. And I'm the sitting mayor.
Right. The fuck
I'm
are we
the
talking
mayor
about?
right now.
Right.
You gotta go. Sorry.
Right.
That shit is heating up though.
Y'all gonna make me watch this shit.
You
bro.
crazy
good.
as a bag of dope. If you think that's your nigga,
Cuomo has a good counter argument though.
What is the counter argument?
People hate
Republicans will
Eric
vote for
Adams.
me. Adams.
Wait, I couldn't hear you.
That Republicans will vote. Now in the general election, Republicans can't win with a Republican ticket, so they have to pick somebody. And these rich white New Yorkers are more likely to vote for Cuomo than they are to vote for Adams. So he's like, as an independent, I'll get Democrat votes, and I'll get the xenophobic vote, and I'll get the Republican votes.
That is a fair point. But you just got demolished.
okay.
Yeah.
You just got demolished. Homeboy, actually, he got 540,000 votes, which is the most that any candidate has gotten since like 78 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So he's on a tear.
Yeah.
Like the younger people that want
they showing
change,
up.
they
They showing up.
here
They
now.
showing up. He's
So
their
it
guy.
don't matter who they get.
Yeah.
It don't really matter who they get. Homeboy got it now.
I think when Danny wins it either
So
way.
Yeah,
So
he's
what's
out
next?
here.
What's next, right? So them two have to.
I mean, they both could run, but then they're just
They'll split their
they
vote.
cannibalize
Right, but
each
what they
other's
said
votes.
is
Yeah.
Homeboy is winning. It's over.
Then
He's
Dami is
breaking
going to win.
records.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, but it is fun to watch them fight about it.
Yeah.
Great.
Just like the Larry Bird shit, yo. Which one of y'all gonna be number 2? Who gonna be the runner up?
Right.
Because this is over.
Yeah. Yo.
This is in the bag.
You know how much shit you gotta just talk? You talking up all stars, yo. Which one of y'all fighting for number 2?
Right.
Cause I'm going home with this trophy, my nigga.
That's why I love Larry Bird.
Nigga ain't take the warm up off.
Right. Right.
What?
Just jaying their heads off.
Yo, didn't take. Yo,
That was crazy, man.
Larry Bird will always be my favorite.
fam. Larry Bird told them niggas, yo, I'm not using my right hand on no white guys. I'm gonna just get 40 with the left and really go out and do what you say. Come on, dog. Stop playing with good old Larry. Joe don't like Larry. Corey neither.
No, I respect Larry. It's just the longevity portion, but I respect Larry.
Yeah, I think it came around on that.
Yo, you watch the doc or something?
No,
Oh, he was anti-Larry before?
Yeah, he wasn't
He
giving Larry
was,
his
yeah.
props
I
before.
think he came. I think
Larry
Pops
was
talked
the
to
man.
him.
no.
It's a
Hold
Larry.
on.
Your father
It's fun to shit on Larry for me.
Okay.
It's fun to shit on Larry because they do Michael, Magic, Bird, and I think that's what white people did for Star Trek and Star Wars. Again, I don't think that Bird belongs in the same sentence.
Is Michael a Magic?
I don't.
What? Tell me why.
Because he's white.
That's white. If that's your reason, I got no counter argument. Okay.
Yeah. He said he was good though.
It ain't about skill.
He's a little bit more than good.
It ain't about skill for me.
I respect that.
I'm down.
When niggas gave him them, people gave.
Nigga wasn't good, bro.
He was.
Yo, flip it. He said her Larry Bird was good though. Yeah, Larry Bird
No.
was.
I heard.
You got a couple of buckets.
Hey,
Yo, no, he know that.
Oh, gang sounds like a sign language.
Yo, hopefully y'all enjoyed this broadcast as much as we enjoyed delivering it to you. Keep us in your prayers. Lord knows we need to be there. Until the next time, we bid you adieu, farewell, adios, arrivederci, hasta la vista, au revoir, or so long goodbye, or a simple head nod will suffice. Remember, life is a series of moments and moments pass. So let's make this one last as if it's all we have. Till next time, y'all hold it down. What's everybody doing this week? Anybody doing anything interesting, fun, or anything I can exploit for the purpose of entertainment?
Working.
Working sleep.
That's it. It's just a work week this time.
Fucking goofs.
I need to sit down after last weekend. All right?
Say I'm cool.
I need to sit down.
Until
I might not
this
go out
weekend,
till August.
I might be out.
I'm sitting down too. I love you, baby. I love you.
That boy got
When
in
you get out the
trouble.
doghouse, we'll go to the strip club, man. We gotta make it up to you.
Nah, I'm chilling. Y'all hold it down, man. I ain't got shit going on this week. I'll be in the gym on some healthy shit.
There you go.
That's what's up.
I'll be in the gym on some workout shit. Yo, the fridge be calling my name late at night, but it takes a lot of strength and discipline.
You fighting it? You winning?
I'm fighting it.
Fight the
I
good
lost,
fight, brother.
I lost this weekend because it's a holiday weekend.
True.
So a lot more potato salad. A lot more glizzies in my mouth. Hey, it wasn't just me neither.
Hey, yo.
I seen mad niggas eating glizzies this weekend.
That's why niggas running down on us.
That's
man. You keep
only
saying
Bronx young niggas that make
Stop
us
dog-
not want to eat glizzies, yo.
Stop
Niggas
dog-
are eating them.
Stop dog whistling, bro.
Hot dogs.
Stop dog whistling.
Dog whistling.
Yeah, like that. They gonna come out the woodwork. Stop.
Nigga trying to take him shopping again.
Nigga ran down and made the pub trial about him, yo. Tell Joe. I'm like, nigga, what?
Hey, watch yourself, Ice. I can buy my own, but it feels so much better spending their money. Till next time, y'all hold it down out there.
No Japan. Enough of daddy.
JBP, where would you be without the JBP?
We'll fold that up right now. Don't look away now. Don't look away now. Pussy. Don't get shy now. Don't get shy now.
He got to shoot me, yo.
Don't look away now. Pussy.
You have to.
We'll fold that up right now.
Yo, what? Yeah, nah.
No Japan.